10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
I wanna stand with you on a mountain. I wanna bathe with you in the sea. I want to lay like this forever, until the sky falls down on me. And when the stars are shining brightly in the velvet sky, I'll make a wish, send it to heaven, and make you want to cry. The tears of joy for all the pleasure and the certainty that we're surrounded by the comfort and protection of the highest power. In lonely hours, the tears devour you. I wanna stand with you on a mountain. I wanna bathe with you in the sea. I wanna lay like this forever, until the sky falls down on me.
"2020 was a year of change and introspection for many. People found themselves having to adapt to new realities, whether this pertained to their health, their work, their studies, their relationships with family, friends, and partners. Many couples found themselves spending more time with each other than usual, growing closer than ever, or maybe getting on each other's nerves. Many singles found themselves reevaluating their dating realities and finding new ways to connect with one another amid the restrictions brought about by COVID. This year has certainly been an interesting time to reflect on how we connect with one another, how we love, how we keep romance alive, and how we feel. Tonight, as we near the end of the year, we will be asking our special guests how they feel about romance and relationships. And we invite you to share your thoughts and questions as well. Our first guest of the panel, you know him as Maybe It's Not Fair, or Maybelline, or the guy who changes his nickname too often. In our community, he is the guy who loves to have long philosophical convos. He is a hopeless romantic. He is the handsome, long-haired Disney prince from France. He's none other than Alex!
Zeal.
Next on our panel tonight is someone you may have missed seeing in the last couple of months. You know her as a community sweetheart, a queen of cats, and an enthusiastic gamer. Making her first appearance since her unfortunate break, it is none other than Monkey Chicky!
Yay, I'm so excited to be here.
Next up is one of the sweetest members in our community. You may know her from her chill chats and Among Us plays. She is always sus. She can kill you with kindness. She is the Korean beauty from Vancouver, Canada.
It's been one
Hi.
Give it up for Yum Yum.
Nice to meet you all.
Okay, that's enough. Yay.
And now, introducing one of our royal guests. You know her as the Gamer Girl.
If you're lucky, I suck. Oh, so does she. I got it. I fucking. Hi, everybody.
She is a culture queen, an avid traveler to Japan, and speaker of the Japanese language. She is the mother of 3 cats and a valiant knight of the realm. Give a big cheer for Sabusagi. Our final guest to the panel tonight is probably our most famous community sweetheart. You know him for his love for beautiful girls. Wink, wink. You have seen him all over the place. You have seen him even on a dating show.
Hi everyone. I'm happy to be here, and Baby Sheep is happy to be here too. Hello.
He is the cute boy from the Pacific Northwest.
I'm a
Here's
Twitch streamer. I've been
Joni.
streaming for 2 months. I stream League, Valorant, I DJ, I pretend to sing, I pretend to rap, I do it all. And
Hey, there we
low-key
go.
shy boy, but I'm trying to do cool things.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, bots of all ages, creatures in the lurk, honorable guests, the sprite that brought together this gorgeous assembly of hearts, your host, the one, the only, zealF, the Insane!
Pardon me, guys. Technical difficulties. I'm getting my camera out. Bear with me just 1 second.
I love the chat.
Yeah.
Hi chat. I just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys being here. And Zeo's back. Never mind. We good.
No, go on,
made it.
Steve, if you wanted to say something.
Yo, I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. If you're coming from my community or any of the other streamers' communities, it's awesome that you guys are tuning in, and I hope that we have a good time here. So thank you so much.
Thanks,
Awesome,
guys.
awesome. Thank you. All right. Yeah, sorry for the technical difficulties, and sorry for keeping you guys all waiting. It's a lot of clicking, as you can tell. But what I want to say is welcome everyone. Welcome to our biggest show to end the year 2020 with a blast. And before I actually go into more details of what we're going to do today, there's something we're missing. Something that we haven't done yet. So tonight, beautiful opening and this production would not be possible at all without one special person. You've heard her mysterious voice from the stars themselves. You've heard her bring us all to the light tonight. But who is she? Whose voice is it? Amazing humans and all other creatures gathered here tonight. I have the honor and the privilege to introduce to you the singing diva, the enchantress with a magical voice and an even more magical heart. She's joining us from French Canada. Please put your hands together and secure your hearts for the ever beautiful I have to fix her camera as well. Something went wrong.
Oh,
For the moment.
That's not her.
For the moment. I'm doubling as her. That was a fake.
oh my goodness.
You just got extra zeal.
Zeal music.
Yep.
It's actually his twin sister named Z.
Oh.
Yeah. It's hard to distinguish, but
Yunes knows too much. Yunes knows too much.
I'm actually just a voice. No head.
Zeal
No,
music.
no face.
Imposter.
How
This
many
chat is
imposters
funny.
do we have
Super
tonight?
sus. Everybody's the
I
imposter.
I do really appreciate everyone for being patient with us. So there she is. There is our beautiful being.
Yay.
Everyone can see her, right?
Yay.
Everyone can see her. Okay, awesome.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Hello.
So now that she is here, we can finally begin. What I want to say to everyone is tonight is a special night, and we hope it will be fun for all of you as well, as much as it is going to be for us. We have assembled some amazing people, as you can see, and it was my hope for all of us, really, for all our communities and all the people I've met in the last couple of months, to share the end of the year together. And I do want to say that tonight, even though it's December 30th, in many parts of the world, it is already December 31st. And to add to that, this year has been a leap year, which makes it a really, really, really long year. So tonight we're going to celebrate the end of the year, and we're going to have a fun discussion about some interesting topics and conversations. We're going to share some wisdom, a lot of laughters, and most importantly, we're going to leave with a lighter heart. Thank you, Gableist, for the follow. Thank you so much. All right, so before everything, or before we dive into the real topics, I want to set some ground rules so everyone knows what's happening tonight. First of all, this is not a dating show, so we're not auctioning anyone off. Okay? So just want to get it out there for all of you.
Cheap. And my eyes on you.
Right. Because it is a giant collaboration, the size of something I've never done before, and probably many of us never done before either. I want to remind everyone that all of the things we're going to share tonight are opinions. We're not experts in anything. At least that's what I think. And whatever is going to be shared tonight is not my opinion either. So don't hold my channel responsible, and then don't sue me, okay? We might disagree with each other's opinions tonight. We might disagree with each other's perspectives, but we are going to be respectful. We're going to listen and be respectful. So the chat says, I want a friend date with Monkey. The best malware. Oh man.
Oh my God,
Best
chat.
malware is here. No one here is
Best
an
malware
expert.
is
Oh,
always.
man. Some of us might be experts in how to be a loner. We'll get back to that. But other than that, respect everyone's boundaries. We're going to have some interesting questions. We already got some questions actually from chat and from before. If anyone wants to skip a question, they don't want to talk about it, it's completely fine. Or we're going to be respectful for that. We're going to have our boundaries set. And only 2 announcements before we dive right in. First one is for people who knew about our treasure hunt in our community. Our treasure hunt has come to an end almost. 2 people are fighting for the $20 cash prize. So they know who they are and they know what to do, how to win it. So do check it out afterwards, what we did for the for our treasure hunt. It's on our Discord, so you can check it out in our Discord and my Instagram. And the last announcement is we did have a charity fundraising goal for end of the year. The goal was, as you can see in the bar, to raise $100 for a charity called Charity Water, which is the only charity I know of in the world completely focused on clean water and providing local jobs in many different countries. I see there Shib is drinking water. Water is life. So we want to start the new year 2021 with giving hope and life to people. So our goal is almost done. We've actually, with generous donations, we have almost reached our goal. But any money that you guys donate through tips and anything, the links are here. You can do charity, and the link will pop up. I spelled it wrong. Link will pop up. So if you do donate, the money will still go to the same charity, Charity Water. I will not be taking any money for myself tonight unless you specify in your message that this is only for zeal's bubble tea money. Other than that, all the money will go to the charity still, whatever we raise tonight and tomorrow. So tomorrow the charity will end. And with that, we're done our announcement. I want to dive right into our romance panel here tonight. Alex, Yums, Sabs, Monkey, Shibe, or Sheep, or Johnny. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to start a background music just for you guys, so we have something going on in the back.
Ooh.
Nice.
So we have heard some introductions for you so far. Bubble tea is life, of course. But Alex, do you want to add anything to your introduction that we missed?
Yes, I'm streaming from my phone. I've never done this before. I'm happy to be here. I'm with a lot of professionals here, and they're all looking lovely, and I'm happy to be part of this big project for all of you. And I hope we get to have some fun discussions on everything.
Awesome, thank you, Alex. Next up was Monkey. Did we miss anything about you, Monkey, that you want to add?
Not really. I mean, just like Alex, this is my first time doing a collaboration like this, doing such a big project. And thank you, zealF, for inviting me. I'm really excited to get back into streaming again. But yeah, it's nice to finally meet these lovely people that I have been talking to the last couple months. It's exciting. Yeah. Hope you all have fun tonight. And can't wait for 2020 to be finally over.
I forgot who Gumbo Farts is, but he wants a kiss, so if anyone feels obliged, after the chat, you can meet up.
It's Guzzy. It's Guzzy.
Hi, Gazi. Thanks for being here. And the chat is going too fast, so I'm gonna take some time to read chat afterwards, guys. I do have like semi-dyslexia probably, so bear with me. Yums, what did we miss about you? Did you want to share anything about yourself?
You didn't miss anything, but
Tetris screen.
I'm
Tetris
not.
goddess.
I'm not. I'm okay at Tetris, and I'm thankful to zealF for making such a pretty overlay, and I can tell that he put a lot of effort to this. So like, I really appreciate that, and I think he's like so talented, and I'm excited to talk about like our topics and stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Yums.
Yeah, that's it.
This was your introduction, not my shout out. But thank you anyway. All right, Savs, what did we miss about you? Did you want to get anything out of the way before we get into topics?
Yeah, I'm not that bad at Valorant. I'm so sad that you showed the one clip that I just failed miserably. But Shibe, let's play Valorant sometime.
Okay, yeah, I'm
And-
down.
Everyone, thanks for coming. So yeah, that's it.
But in
That's
all-
all I gotta say. I'm
in-
not
in-
that bad at the game.
In all honesty, Savs, I mean, that clip, I don't think you
It
failed.
was
I mean,
hilarious.
it was hilarious, but you got her. The point was you
I
got
did
her.
get her. It just took too long, and thankfully she was just as bad, and with a gun. So that worked. It worked out.
Hey, Ezo. Hey,
think-
you're my joy.
I think out of all of us, I'm the worst at Valorant. I'm terrible.
No.
Bad. I tried. No. You haven't seen me. My brother tried to train me. It was a disaster. It was so bad. It was bad.
Big Huff fan, thanks for being here. I don't know who you are, but would love to know you. Sorry, get clapped. But no, Monkey, I deleted Valorant. That's how bad I am at this.
I've been meaning to. I just haven't gotten around to it.
It is not a good FPS for me. I'm used to military tactics. That has no tactic and no aim. But Suji Studies, thanks for being here. Okay, Shibe, or Sheep, or John, what did we miss about you? Thanks for following, Anonymous. Oh,
I just want to say I just hit 800 followers on Twitch, and I'm really appreciative of the community and everyone that's supporting me. And you guys know, whoever watches me on a regular basis, they know I like to talk about deep things, and I like to open up about mental health, and I will touch on topics like romance and dating and past experiences. So I'm just really appreciative to be a part of this, and I hope that you guys enjoy listening to us and we have a good time here. So yeah, thank you.
That is actually yes, that's a very good thing, and congratulations again for hitting 800 followers, Sheep, and very good point you brought up right off the bat, right in the beginning. Mental health. That is going to be something that I'm definitely going to bring up. Firat, thanks for being here. Firat says Yum's literally just trying to make you laugh on stream. So I want to again just let everyone know that tonight's show is not like a super serious thing. It is a fun hangout, so we're gonna have fun. We're gonna keep things as light as possible, but we are going to have some deep conversations. Let's start things off very light. I'm going to do an exercise or a game with all of you right here, just to get the ball rolling. We're going to play Never Have I Ever, but only I am going to be doing the calls. So all of you, just raise your one hand, 5 fingers.
Oh
boy.
One hand,
I didn't know it was an exposed
Alex?
stream tonight.
Yeah.
Alex?
Wow.
See, Sabs, I can't see your hand. Bring it to the middle. Thank you. Ding, alright, thank you. Okay, so again, I'm going to try to... The scribe says exposed. No, let them ask you, Zeal. Actually, what's going to happen is, because I'm going to be asking the questions, basically what I'm doing is I'm exposing myself to all of you. So this is basically me exposing my life in front of everyone. But I will try to keep it as PG as possible. First question. A very, very easy one. I feel like in the chat people are going to start asking some questions.
Wait, so hold on. The way you play this game is you keep your hand up if you've not done it, or
You take one finger down if you have done
If
it.
you have
Oh, okay.
okay.
So,
And
so for
then-
example,
We're getting exposed tonight.
Once you're
Never played this
done, you're
game.
done. So
Janice
Don't
Halgia, you can
worry.
participate. Space Samurai, you can participate as well. Alright, so what happens is, for example, I ask the question. I say, not the question, but I say, never have I ever drank cow piss. So if you have drank cow piss, you have to
Wow,
remove
that
one
is
of your fingers.
such-
That's the rule, basically, okay?
such a question.
Of
Well,
all
yeah.
things to use,
Yo, you guys
as
better
my
have
It's an example, it's an example, it's just an example.
Wait, what is Calpis?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
It's okay. It's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
It's,
So if you've
it's,
done it, put a
it's,
finger down.
it's urine from cows. Okay. But,
Moving on.
Okay, so that's the rule. So when you run out of fingers, you lose. So we're basically just going to end the game when the first person loses. We don't have to wait for the last person. The first person loses, we're gonna end the game. Okay, just to get the ball rolling. Okay, all right. Chat, you can participate if you want. If you have any cool questions, I'll take it. But first question, easy one. Never have I ever kissed a person of the same sex on the lips. Okay, one finger is gone already. Great, awesome. Okay, let's go.
Two. It's two.
Two fingers. Two fingers. Oh, two fingers. Two fingers are gone. Okay, all right, let's go. Let's go. All right. Next question, easy one. Okay, let's see what the chat says. Cowpea.
Me and Monkey are way too similar.
I know, right?
Fingers. Two fingers. So okay. All right, we're going vanilla. Okay, all right. So next question or next statement. Never have I ever. Oh, that was easy though. Okay. Never have I ever received a serious proposal for marriage. Oh, another finger is gone.
Wait, what?
So the statement was,
I mean,
never have I.
She's the only one. I think she's the only one.
I'm
Wait,
the only
wait,
one, I
what?
think.
So, Space Samurai.
If you've received proposal, you put your finger down?
Yes. It's a serious proposal for marriage, not just for prom or anything. Serious proposal for marriage. If you have, then put your finger down.
Okay.
Chat says my fingers are still up. Isn't it fun? Bros before hoes. You see the wedding ring? I do see the wedding ring. It's very shiny.
If I've received proposals from some clients that I had because they're lonely long-term care facility seniors, does that count?
If you counted
Nah,
that
I
as
feel like they were
serious,
I feel like they were serious.
well, if
Then
you
I would count,
okay.
But like also joking. Yeah.
Count
Let's
it.
do this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that counts. The scribe says that
Alright.
counts.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Everybody else is saying that counts.
Okay, that counts. All right. So the next one is
Super serious.
next one is even easier. Never have I ever given out a serious proposal for marriage to anyone. Ooh, monkey!
Monkey?
It was both ways.
Same person. It went both ways.
Oh.
Yeah.
I tried to save you the finger, but you took it. So. Alex, how many fingers is that? 2 or 3?
Alex, 2. He's
Wait,
got 3
oh,
left.
okay, all right.
Okay.
Alright.
Guess
He
Malware
was for the
says
proposals.
we should do this with
Yeah.
Anka. Space Samurai says super cereal. Counts as sus. Malware, yes for drinks. Yeah, my fingers are still up. I'm very sad. Please make this difficult. Okay, if you have a very, very difficult question, shout it out. I'll see if I can take it.
Yeah.
Space Samurai says, a few of us know exactly what Monkey Chief is saying. I'm being the only one drinking imposter. Okay.
I need to put a finger down for the first question.
You kissed a girl on the lips?
Yeah.
Alright, so you're cheating! Oh my god, you!
Yeah.
Just if it's like
Yeah. Yeah.
just gender female, right?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right, okay. Alright, so next question. Never have I ever gotten into a official relationship with more than one person at a time.
Officially?
Officially.
Okay.
That was a question. Okay. All right.
No one. Good job, everyone. Good job.
Johnny,
Good job.
Good job.
5 fingers. What the hell, Johnny?
What?
Yeah, we need to get him.
What kind
Yeah,
of blanket
Like,
do you live
nervous
under?
about being exposed.
Shikuchi says that reason. She okay. Am I wholesome? That I ever cheated? Okay. Well, well, there goes my fingers like 3 times. My fingers are so cool. Okay, my fingers. Don't stop. All right. So we have 2 fingers left for one person, 3 fingers for another person. Okay. Next question is: never have I ever left a date while the other person was in the washroom.
Wait, what? Oh, that's like totally movie scene
Yeah.
right there. No one does that in
Yeah.
real
Oh,
life.
you'll be surprised.
They just say, "I'm leaving," and
They
Yeah,
just
like,
leave the first
bye.
5 minutes.
Exactly.
I mean, you could be
It's a blind
texting
date.
and leaving and just gone, but
yeah.
y'all ever had a pet? Okay. I've done
Too
it.
much
Gumblefor says I've done it. See, Gumblefor says I've
ignore
done it.
some of this chat. I
Gazi
can't
says
I've done
read
it.
some of it either.
Have you sprayed water on someone?
What
During
the?
the day?
Alright, so
Like,
next question is
what?
never have
Like-
I ever
Angry?
No, I'm not coming after you. guys.
never
No,
have
ignore
I...
what I said.
Okay, next question is never have I ever gone into a public event topless.
We are some boring people, Zeal.
Yeah.
Do you want to put your fingers down?
I mean, does going to the beach count?
If it's a
Going to
public
the beach
event, I
count?
mean,
That would be just public in general then at that
Yeah.
point, not event.
Wait,
I
okay,
got
what
if that wasn't
about-
an event.
what about-
Alex, how many fingers do you have?
Wait,
Alex, how
2.
many fingers? 2. Alex is also on 2. Okay, Alex is also on 2.
But Alex can go topless wherever he
Yeah.
wants.
I know.
Well, whatever. I mean, he goes.
Hang on. I want to know what you wants to say.
Yeah, me too.
I went to Korean sauna. You have to be fully naked, so that's public space, right?
That's a public space, not an event.
Oh.
So I would probably
He said
say
event. Yeah, he said
Yeah.
event.
Sorry.
That's true.
No,
that's true.
don't
I
be
did say-
sorry.
That's fine.
Can be
That's fine.
찜질방 events.
Sheep, so what have you done?
That is also something I'm
You
like,
just
very
have to
curious about.
ask the
Okay.
right questions.
Let me just
Zeal,
read
ask the right questions.
let me just
Yeah,
read
we need at
read
least
the chat
one
first.
finger down.
Sam's coming after
Yeah.
me.
You've
never
Losers
kissed
still
a
have him.
girl?
No, somebody of the
Does it
same
count?
sex.
It counts
So same gender.
if you just
Yeah.
got up and left in the middle of conversation. Yeah, Gazi, that counts. All right, what? I'm always topless. I'm out. I got
Zeal's too
fingers,
vanilla
one
for
finger
sheep.
left. Esoteric has only one finger left, by the way.
What?
All right. Zeal vanilla for me. Okay.
Really? Wow.
Ezo only has one finger left, guys. Okay. So next question is:
Get him.
never have I ever gone to a nude beach without someone I'm dating. So a public nude beach by yourself.
Alex has.
Alex has.
Oh.
They don't even exist
I went
here.
with a friend. Does it count?
That counts if that friend was not
Yeah,
your
you
boyfriend.
Yeah. Yep. I would say
Okay.
that counts.
All right. Damn.
Damn,
See,
I'm gonna
Alex
lose
is the the
Get
winner
him.
almost.
Yeah.
All right. Best malware says -6. Okay. Okay. This. Yeah. We might only have one or two questions left. Okay. Chad, if you have any serious questions, now would be the time. Shibe apparently has done nothing, so I can't.
Yeah.
Really, like, I don't know.
I don't know if I should feel good or bad about that. I feel like I'm. What
Those are
is
some-
wrong with my life?
No, you're fine. Those are some off the wall things
Yeah.
that Zeal has come up with.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to like expose you guys
No,
too much.
they're good. They're good, but like, wow, like I would have never thought of these.
I know.
All
It's too
right.
bad we're not drinking.
Okay. This is something that let's see if we can beat Sheep with this. Never have I
drinking.
ever. Never have
Keep it
I
going.
ever. Okay, let me finish this. Never have I ever licked someone's hair. Sam's almost choked.
Accidentally?
I mean,
Accidental work?
Like accidentally, sure, but on purpose?
I would say on purpose. Let's go with on purpose. 'cause
Yeah.
I
On purpose,
feel
of course, on
like-
purpose.
Yeah.
No,
No.
no, no,
If
no.
we're
Oh,
talking dogs.
not
then,
even
you know.
Alex. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, please.
Not even
Almost.
Alex.
It's an
It's supposed to
accident.
be.
No, he said accidents. Do accidents count? But I don't want to count accidents. I
I don't
want to
wanna
count
count
on purpose
accidents
because
either.
I want to know.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one is. Never have I ever broken up with someone and then threw out their stuff.
Throughout their stuff?
Threw out their stuff, like their presents or
Happened to
whatever
me.
you have left over.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But no.
Oh
I
my
burned
god,
that.
we got one
I-
finger from Johnny.
I
But if
burned
it-
all of it. She's done it.
We got one.
Yay.
Wait, if it's present, it's yours, right?
Yeah. But
It's
like,
not theirs.
no.
I mean, they gave it to you, so
I threw out and like ripped up all these old letters. And, yeah. But this
Oh,
was like
letters. Yeah.
10 years after the fact.
I do understand, though. I mean, I can totally understand the energy. All right. Oh
I
my
have
god.
an
okay,
interesting
so-
little story. I was dating someone and they left a lot of things at my place, including like their bed frame and stuff, and a bunch of clothes because they had moved. And then we broke up while they were gone. And years later, my parents found those clothes and those. And like the bed frame and stuff, but they found the clothes. And one day I just see my dad wearing one of his shirts, and I'm like, Dad, where did you find that shirt? He's like, I found it in the basement in some bag. And I'm like, Dad, I think you need to throw that out. I'm pretty sure that belonged to his name. And he was like, oh, okay. But he was just like walking around wearing his shirt. I was like, interesting. So yeah,
Weird.
that's my little story.
Big Huff fan says he did something during the World Cup. Jeez. Okay. All right. Sharon. Where's Sharon? Where's Sharon? Oh,
I
Sharon.
just saw.
Sharon. Hey, Sharon. Thanks for coming. Sharon, do you wanna ask a question to Shibe, or like we're playing
Whoa.
we're playing Never Have We Ever. So
Wait, Sheep, you threw out someone's stuff?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I think
Out
it's
of anger.
I was
not.
about to.
I wouldn't say out of anger, but more like as a healthy thing, because it's like a moving on thing for me. So that's why I put my finger down.
That's
I get
good. Yeah. That's what I did with my letters. I was actually just trying to unpack all of my stuff and get rid of clutter. So I was like, I don't need this anymore.
okay, I mean that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But yeah, that's Yunes. How many fingers do you have left? How many
2.
fingers do you have left? 2. 2? How did she get down 2? Wait, Sabs, are you done with fingers, or are you still having fingers?
3. I have 3.
How does Sabs
Feel
have
like-
more fingers than anyone else?
I'm typing a lot. I gotta put my hands down.
Okay. All right. Let's see who gets out first. 2 people with 1 fingers. Hume's down to 2. My God. A couple of people with 3 fingers, and John with all. Okay. We'll see your names. Okay. Sharon, do you want to ask a question? If you can, if you want. My next never have I ever will be. Never have I ever. They're cold. Humes, do you want gloves? Do you want gloves? Okay. Never have I ever gone to a Tinder date and made out on the first date. Finger dab?
Sabs.
Finger dab? What? Only Sabs? Okay. Ding, finger down. Okay, ding down to 2 fingers as well.
Can I get some Sag in chat right now?
Nice.
Sag.
Johnny, what have you done, man? Can't get.
I don't know, man. I don't think I'm living life. I feel like.
Okay, never have I ever. I'm running out of questions here. I mean, really, Chad, help me out. I mean, like, we're down to 1 finger or 2 fingers, but I'm like, what should I ask without exposing too much, and then what should I not? Kiss that shit.
I got one.
All right, go for it.
Never have I ever gone on any online dating sites.
Oh,
Isn't Tinder like a dating site basically then?
Yeah, but I've
Yeah.
never used it.
she
I've never
used
used any dating sites.
Wait, that's
it. We have.
I feel like monkey's going after me now.
Yeah. Yeah.
She just wanted me to have 1 finger.
Big Hub fan says negative 12 fingers.
does it
Yeah, Humes, go on.
does it count if I went on Tinder with Minnie's photo and Minnie's profile
What?
just to
What?
troll?
What?
I mean,
Just
it still
troll?
counts. It still counts.
So cute.
No, it wouldn't count. You have to have
So
the intention.
Yeah, you have to have the
Okay,
intention.
yeah.
So if it doesn't
I'll agree.
count,
I'll agree with Alex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Intention
alright.
of like whatever.
Okay. Chat says, "Let's go, Sabs." All right, that was a good question. That was an easy question actually. Did we? Okay, so Johnny put his finger down for that one. Okay, all right. Anyone else wants to ask another question?
Does chat have any questions? Like
No,
legit
there
questions?
there have been no, they don't have any legit questions, but there have been a lot of never have I ever's in here.
Alex was the first one to get down to 1 finger, and after that, he's just like the lone soldier, just surviving on. And when all you guys are getting massacred, I mean, look at Ziyang, like down to 1 finger.
And now there's 4
Yeah.
of us. Yeah.
Okay. Never have I ever simped for a win. Oh, okay. No, that's gonna ruin.
Oh
Sheep
no!
right here.
Don't say the word. Twitch has banned it. Don't even say it, Zeal.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Twitch, we're
so,
sorry.
We're so sorry, Twitch.
Never have I ever trolled.
Never have I ever
someone on
trolled
social
someone on
media.
social media.
Okay.
Okay, here's a good one. Never have I ever.
Oh, Suji, that's a good one.
Never have I ever liked someone my friend was dating. Okay, yeah, let's go with that. Never have I
Oh.
ever liked someone my friend was dating.
So like if you so like
That's
if
me.
you had a crush on them, is that what it means?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you like
Yeah.
your friend's girlfriend, then
Sure.
Oh,
yeah.
there it is.
That's
On
me.
to-
I'm out.
Monkey's out though, so
Good
we
job,
are
Sylvie. Good job,
done.
Sylvie. Your question eliminated Monkey.
Yeah.
All right, guys. All right, good job. I really applaud all of you guys for participating on that. I mean, that took a lot longer than I thought it would take.
Negative
Guys,
30.
Yeah, I know.
but that gave us a very good idea of who we have on the panel tonight and what type of lives you have lived. I feel like Johnny's gonna get
What are
a
you
lot of
trying to
interesting
say?
questions.
I'm boring? Are you
No one's
trying
saying
to
you're
say I'm
boring. Everyone's saying you're pure.
Yeah, everyone's saying you're pure.
Yeah, you're very pure.
All right, 2021, more DGen. Okay, I got you guys.
Great.
All right, guys. Do you guys want to take a break right now or after 10, 15 more minutes? Because we did start a little late.
I can keep going.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
good.
I'm okay.
Let's go for 15 more minutes before our first break. Okay, so now I'm just gonna dive into some topics. So most of the times I'm just going to be bringing up these topics because these are questions we've already either taken from chat or from Discord, or we have prepared them earlier. But live chat can always ask questions and we'll try to take them. And you guys on the panel, you can also ask questions to me or anyone else. And if the other person feels comfortable enough, they can answer. All right, guys, in the chat, now our topics begin, okay? So the first topic I want to bring up is, let's start with something easy and simple. Let's start with something very basic. Since we're talking about romance tonight, what do each one of you consider to be a date? What constitutes as a date to you? Who wants to go
That's
first?
easy.
Raise your hand.
Alex, go.
Alex, go.
Now let's go. Can we go in order from like
Yeah.
what it's on the stream? So Alex, Yum, Shibe, Sam's monkey.
Oh, so you get to copy my answer. No.
Exactly, yeah.
Yes.
So it constitutes a date.
Genitalia.
There has to be a certain amount of privacy between you two, where like there isn't a third wheel, and you have to have romantic interest in each other. It can't just be like you're trying to find each other romantically. There already has to be some kind of romantic interest for it to be an official date. And I don't know. After that, it's just can be just about anywhere and doing anything, like being at home, being outside. I mean, I'd say that's my answer.
Okay.
So just privacy. And
Sorry, say that again. You got cut off in the last bit.
So just privacy and romantic interest,
Privacy.
like a clear romantic interest.
Okay, but like I'm talking about like when you go on a date, how would you differentiate between that and a hangout with someone you like?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, there has to be, like I said, you guys already went through that friendship stage, and you already have been very obvious about the amount of romantic interest you're showing to each other. So, it can't just be like you're still in the kind of flirting, right? You have to already have some kind of degree of communication about how much you like each other, if there is any amount. So that's what I would say.
Okay.
Constitutes date. Otherwise, you're just hanging out with friends, right?
Okay, I'll take that. I mean, yeah, okay, I'll take that as your answer. I don't know why Monkey just keeps missing Taco Bell, but...
What? I only just mentioned Taco Bell once.
Okay, that was your only one.
What?
Okay. Chat says, Malware says, Alex takes them immediately to the altar. No dates, no waltz. Chibi TV,
Nice.
did you eat today? Did you drink water? Did you get enough rest? Well, he definitely drank water on stream. I'm trying to shoot my shot.
I drink
Taco
water.
Bell.
I just ate. Rest, I never get enough rest. But it is what it is.
It is what it is. I understand that. All right, Yums. What is a date to you? Yums is probably the shyest person we have.
I think it's like, honestly, I totally agree with Alex. Like, he pretty much said what I wanted to say, but if I want to add, I guess, like, having quality time, it cannot just be like, I guess, like, it should be something cute and romantic, like going to movies or walking on the beach or something. Like, because yeah,
Okay, so
and you both have to like each other.
so you guys decide on that fact ahead of time that we both like each other, and then we go on a cute beach.
But not like that. But the thing is, like, some people might think it's a date, but you might not think it's a date. Like, you thought you were just hanging out, but what if the other person thought it was a date? That's the kind of awkward line there. So,
So how do you kill that line?
well, you have to like straightforward with your feelings. I think. If you really want to go on a date, you have to like speak out. You can't just expect other people to know your feelings. So I think you have to like, hey, I like you, and be transparent about each other's feelings.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Okay, awesome. We understand. So basically, yeah, this is not an exam. I'm just trying to understand what everyone thinks. Johnny, your turn.
Yeah, so for me personally, I think there has to be some sort of curiosity or some sort of intention to want to meet one-on-one, and I think that makes it a date. But in my personal experience, there's been times where I knew like, okay, we're meeting up, this is a date, I think. But then there's been times where I'm like, okay, we're hanging out. Is this a date? So maybe I'm not the best person to answer this, but I do think there's some sort of curiosity or intention. I think that has to be a thing for it to be a date. So, yeah. Oh my god, my face is getting red.
Oh my god, you're so adorable.
Next person.
Little did you know, Johnny's been drinking all day.
Oh, I've been drinking
Which is
water.
technically true, yeah. All right. How about Monkey? Ooh, Monkey's drinking too. Drinking on stream.
Me already. I'm drinking water. It's a funny question because, like I mentioned before, I've never actually tried online dating. Like, I downloaded the Tinder app once and I swiped, but that's about it. Like, I never actually interacted with anyone. I never finished my profile or anything. So, like, I haven't tried any of the dating sites. So I don't actually think I know what a real date is. I've gone on like, I've never had anybody ask me out on a date. It's just, hey, you want to hang out on this day? Sure, I'm gonna go buy a rug or something. And I'll be like, yeah, I'll come hang out with you. I'm in town, sure. And that, I mean, like, I don't know.
That is actually very interesting. I mean, maybe my never have I ever should have been just like, I've never been asked out on a date. But then that's not fair because I was exposing my own life. So.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, like, in hindsight, when I think about all my past like one-on-ones, they were date-like, but I wouldn't say I've been asked out on a date proper. So I don't know. Can't say.
Okay, that's fair.
That's your turn.
Passing on the baton.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know. I feel like a date is just to get to know someone, right? Normally, that's how it works. And then, obviously, the first date, if it doesn't go well, you just move on with life. And I don't know. I'm not too keen on dating my friends. Like, if we've been friends for a while, we're staying friends. That's it. That's all there is to it.
Oof.
I'm gonna friend zone.
Forever. You're never coming out of that.
So, like, most of my friends are dudes, though. And so that's actually been a problem for me. So I have friends on.
Yo, F's in chat. F's in chat.
Thank you, Jack. Jack Mercy. Thanks you for the follow. I mean, chat says big fact. I mean, true. They seem like they have experienced some of this.
Everyone's been friend zoned.
That's a very, very, very powerful black hole of a friend zone.
I mean, my bad. But like,
No.
I already
You should never
know.
feel
Like the
bad,
moment, like the moment I've met you, I already know if am gonna be friends with you only, or if I want to pursue something more.
Oh man, esoteric. Oh my
First
god.
impressions are
esoteric.
very powerful.
Eric.
Oh no.
Ego. Okay, no, that's actually an interesting perspective, and I do have another topic that actually will go into that, like dating friends. But so Savs, I'm talking about like how do you differentiate between a date and just a hangout? Is it for you? Is it also like just
Okay, so for me, normally I actually have to tell the guy
ahead of time?
So I normally like this is a date, or I know the guy. I usually know if the guy likes me. So if I do know ahead of time or figured it out, I will tell them, okay, I'm just hanging out with you. Like this isn't a date to me. Or if I figure it out during the date and to me, I already know for a fact that this isn't a date to me, I'm a very honest person and I will tell them right there and then. So, but like normally, like the same as everybody else has already said, like going out to dinner, I hate movies, to be honest. It's not my very first pick. I hate
you don't
it.
talk at all.
You can't talk.
Exactly.
I love talking. Like I want to talk to you. If you're gonna invite me to a movie, you're getting shut down first.
Yeah,
thing.
same here.
It should be like, one of, like
Worst date
you're
ever
already
is going
in the
to-
It
relationship.
is the worst date. Yeah,
You should already
yeah,
be in a relationship to go see a movie together.
movie
Yeah.
exactly. Or if you want to see a no, never mind. That's like
No,
never mind.
yeah.
Never mind. Never mind. Let's
Yeah.
scratch what I was about to say.
But that makes sense. That makes sense. It's let's see what the chat says. Chat says about like Yums. Okay, Yums just.
I love
It's your
movies.
chat. You call sick. Okay. Power tough. I love movies. I don't know if you stay home and watch something like The Room. Okay.
Have you guys seen The Room?
Thank you. I'm not a movie person.
No.
Zeal, can you ban someone on chat?
Sorry.
Can you ban people on chat?
Yes.
I can. Can you just DM me?
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Chat. Please behave. If you're not behaving. Okay, where did Idlemina says, am I late? Right on time. If you have to ask any questions, Idlemina, you can go right ahead. About movies, though, I do want to add one thing, maybe just about my own life. I mean, I think when I was back in high school, going to the movies was one of my favorite things, and I would go with people I liked, friends I liked. And then I realized what Sabs and some of you guys are talking about. It's a conversation killer. It's really the worst. But there was a time when I loved going to the movies and having dinner afterwards, which also gave me a chance to understand the other person's feelings about what type of movies they like, what type of topics they want to talk about, what type of what they took out of the movie, which gave me a perspective of what type of personality they have. But during the movies, of course, there's no talk. So just my 2 cents. Here, okay. Jack Mayob, Zeal, why do you talk more than anyone else? It's a good question because I'm hosting, but I will definitely let other people talk more. Thank you for pointing it out. Zing! Same question.
Sorry, what was the question?
So, what makes it a date for you?
Oh, that's an easy one for me. It's date if we say and agree that it's a date, and that's all.
Someone else said the same thing, right? Who was that? I forgot. It was Yums mentioned something like this.
I feel like everybody's mentioned that, as long as it's established that it is a date.
Yeah. Okay. So I think,
except for me, because I've never been on one.
If you
I think
What?
that's
You've never been on a date?
I've never been asked to go on a date with anyone before. So it's like, hey, you want to hang out? Sure, okay.
So
That's
for
the
you,
extent of-
for you, I feel like Monkey. For you, it might have been just like from a hangout to a marriage.
Something like that.
From a hangout to marriage?
That is-
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. He moved into the city, and I was like, "Hey, I work really close to where you live. You want to hang out after I'm done work? Sure, okay." One thing led to another, and now I'm married. So there's really nothing more to that for me, anyway. So yeah, the whole online dating experience, I've got 0.
I mean, I don't know about all of you guys, but I think that's actually very beautiful. I mean, if you've just like been hanging out and you like someone, you found someone that you can make a life with, I think that's beautiful. You don't even need to like go on like dates and all the
I mean,
things that
technically
Johnny
all
has
of
not done.
Whoa.
I mean, no, that's not fair. That's not fair. Technically, all of our hangouts one-on-one would be considered to be dates. It's just it was never really established at the time. But in hindsight, I'm like, oh yeah, that was probably a date at the time. Yeah, like what guy would sit in a salon waiting for a girl to get her hair perm for 5 hours? Yeah. Yeah.
Alex?
That was
Alex
I've
would.
done that before.
You have?
I thought so too. I thought Alex would actually do like Alex is someone who would actually do something like that.
I have a lot of
Yeah.
patience.
Yeah. Apparently so does my partner.
Okay. I'm trying to like look at one more simple question before we go into a break because we have some deeper questions that are coming up, and I don't want to take them up before the break. Chat. What does chat say? Chat says everything's a date if you carry flowers with you. Okay. Shikuchi says monkey. I'm sure if you ask your husband if he's taking you on a date, he would say yes. Channeling your
Oh
inner
yeah, for
Frenchman.
sure.
Space Samurai says someone who really likes waiting in salons.
Yeah, of course.
Dirty Taco Bar says depends. Just make sure you pick someone who's lively. Ezo says wait, picking someone up in a salon. Beethoven says monkey. Okay, so quality time is more important than labeling it as a date. Actually, I think that's a good thing. Shikuchi says dyeing my hair for 8 hours. Partners were waiting in the salon with me. Oh, Shikuchi. Okay, chat. We're caught up. Okay, all right. So maybe another easy topic to finish quickly would be. Hopefully, this is an easy topic. It might go into a little bit deep for some of you. What do you guys think about soulmates? Any thoughts about soul? Oh, is it too deep? I thought it was easy.
No. Yes.
No.
But good luck. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I have to take my break right now.
Okay, that's fine. We're gonna go on break right after this question. Alex, you can go on.
Oh no, I'll ramble on for like 20 minutes about this.
No, I'm curious to know what you think about this.
I mean, we already spoke about this before, but I'm very, I really believe that everyone has a soulmate, and that based on the decisions you make in life, that soulmate can change. But I really do think there's one person for everybody, and sometimes people miss out on their person because not everybody makes good decisions. So that's my perspective.
So I have a follow-up question to that. What
Oh, God.
constitutes as a soulmate then? Because as a person, you grow and change.
Right.
So
So I'm a big believer that every single day is a new day, like kind of like quantum physics. Like the whole world is like a whole different world the next day, based on your decisions. So your soulmate can change based on your decisions. So for me, what constitutes a soulmate is you have matching energies, and you just have that click where you know that person's like, you've known that person for a longer time than you feel like you have, and just everything fits like a puzzle piece. It's hard to explain. It's like instinct. It's like you've you've rode a bike and for a long time, and then you stop riding a bike for 10 years, and then you get back on the bike, and it's like, oh, like I know how to ride a bike, of course, even if I haven't done it in a long time. It's like finding a soulmate in a past life that you've loved for a long time, and then you re-find that soulmate later on, and you're like, oh, right, you're that person that I've always been in love with.
that's so interesting.
So
'Cause
romantic. I love it.
It is really romantic. I'm actually the opposite. I don't believe in soulmates.
Oh.
I think personally speaking anyway, I don't believe that one person has just enough love for another person. Like I think everybody has the capacity to love more than one person. like the whole idea, like, I mean, I'm like kind of like delving into a topic that I was thinking about bringing up anyway, but like, the whole idea of there's only one person out there for you, I think is kind of like what if the person that you're meant to be with forever, your soulmate, is on the other side of the planet? You have no way of getting there. Then what happens, right? So like, I think the whole concept of a soulmate is really, it's adorable. It's really, it's a romantic, it's just like, I don't know. To me, it's a romantic ideal.
Right. It feels more like Hollywood, right?
Yeah. It's like, it's a little unrealistic to me.
Right.
Because I don't know. Like I found my life partner, but it's after going through years and years of like toxic relationships, abusive relationships, you know, just all sorts of really bad energy. Like for me, I would love, like, I love my partner, you know, without a doubt. But like, if say, you know, somebody else comes by and I get to know them really well and we jive on the same, you know, wavelength, and not to say this with like, you know, like I don't like cheating. I've been cheated on. I have done the cheating. That's just a horrible way to do anything. You know, honesty is really important. So like my partner and I, you know, if we at any point in time feel different than what we feel right now, you know, have an open conversation. But like, anyway, I'm kind of going off topic here, but like, yeah, I don't think that there's a finite amount of love that you have for, you know, just one person.
Right.
So
I think it's important also to note that you can be in love with multiple people. I mean, I can
totally
say that I've been in love with multiple people over my lifetime. And you can perhaps also have multiple soulmates as well.
Sure, why not? I don't know. I think just the whole concept of a soulmate is just so like, it's so far-fetched. It's so like, you know, when the stars, like literally zeal's, you know, title of the whole show, when stars align, when the planets are in the right space and the right coordinates.
That's how it works. Don't you know astronomy? No.
I don't. I'm sorry. I know biology and anatomy. but yeah, I don't know. It's I don't know. I've been talking a lot. Somebody else take over now.
Okay, so I was actually enjoying that conversation, but yeah, I want to also know the perspectives of the others on this. So, but this is a good dynamic established already. Like Alex on the top corner on this side is the super romantic. He is the epitome of Disney Prince romantic.
Oh my!
On the other hand, we have
big shoes to fill.
Monkey over here, Monkey. Monkey, who is pragmatic and a modern girl, and so.
I mean, I didn't use any dating sites, so I don't know if you call that modern.
Modern without the technology, but okay. So how about all of you guys? So let's go with. I'm
curious to know.
I was going to Yume's, but she's dying of laughter, so I don't know if she can tell. Can you?
Yeah, Yume, I want to know what you think about all this.
I feel like soulmate is just the label to me. It's just the feelings, and I guess kind of like your choice. Wait, I don't know if I'm on the same page on like for the definition of soulmate, but how I think of soulmate is like somebody that you don't need to like talk that much to know that you love each other, and somebody that you can just trust. But in order to build that, it's not just somebody that exists in the world for me. I feel like in order to reach that level, you need a lot of effort and time and the willingness to like invest your energy and stuff like that. So I don't think it's like a magical word that someone exists in the world that you have to find. I think it's just more like somebody that I guess somebody. Oh my gosh.
Go on, use clap, clap, clap. You're doing good.
Okay,
This is-
so
Yeah,
for example,
I understand
sorry.
what you're saying. So
Yeah, like,
don't-
for
keep
example-
going.
For example, like everyone has flaws, right? And maybe those flaws for some people, like they can accept it and they're gonna like find someone else, or maybe it could be a red flag for some people. But for some people, those flaws might be acceptable. So I think it's just more like a finding someone with the flaws, kind of like a perfect imperfections that you can accept
Ooh.
and just for you. So, and once you find that person, you kind of reach that level that you don't need like confirmation or whatever. You just know that like the love is there and stuff like that. And it's very rare to find someone like that. So I think that's why you call the soulmate. But I'm sure that everyone is capable of like reaching that level. It's just really hard and rare. That's how I think. But I don't know if that makes any sense. But yeah.
My God, that was like a TED talk and a half. That with inspiration and motivation, you can do it. Everyone can find their soulmate. But that was really good. That was really good. And I don't know if you're
Thank
watching
you.
this, Yunes. I mean, you're getting proposals from all over the world right now. Like, Yunes, would you be my soulmate and everything on chat? So guys, you have to you have to know Yune's definition of soulmates first. Then, anyway, okay. Did chat ask anything else? No, chat did not ask anything else yet. But chat, you can ask questions and I'll note them down. Johnny, how about you, Johnny?
Yeah, so for me, when I was younger, I was really like a romantic person. I believe like, oh, there's a soulmate out there for me somewhere, and I just have to find her, and that's my love. And I was really into like watching like these sappy movies and reading these books and listening to certain music, making me feel like, oh, like there's something out there for me, right? If I find it. But as I got older, I started realizing there's a lot of people that you can meet and there's like good connections with them. And sometimes it's even like, it feels like instinct, right? It feels like, oh, there's just this raw emotion we feel between us. And with this person specific, I feel like I can really go really far with them. But then like the realities of life, and there's like certain things in life I've learned from experience and past relationships, that there's certain things that you need some time to really know someone. So even if you meet someone at like the first few times, if they feel like, oh, this person's perfect, they match like we're a puzzle, like you were saying earlier, puzzle piece, right? But I've been in a long-term relationship. My longest was almost 5 years, so it's like 4.5 years. And I thought this was the one, right? I went all in, but as the years went by, I realized, oh, this person wasn't the one for me. And that's why we're not together anymore. So from experience, I'm definitely learning that there's certain things in life that you have to consider. But deep down inside of me, there is a piece of me that's still soft. And I do believe that I will find that one person that really makes me feel special and appreciated. And I hope I do. So pray for me, chat. Pray for me. But yeah, I'll try to balance it out and align it with the realities of life as well. And depending on the person, like I think you guys were saying, if this soulmate on the other like side of the world, if they're really your soulmate and you really want to make it work and put the effort in, I think you can make anything possible if you really try. So for that situation, I would try if I believed and I felt like they were that person worth trying for. So that is my point of view on this whole scenario. Yeah.
I have a somewhat personal question for everybody. What is the longest relationship you guys have been in?
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
good
But
question.
before we answer
You don't
that,
have to answer.
right? We're gonna save that question. We're gonna save that question for after the break. But I want to finish the soulmate part with Sabs and
Okay.
first.
Okay.
So Sabs, first of all, Johnny, that was beautiful. By the way, you're gonna start getting proposals
Wait, I just
from all
want
over
to
the
make
world.
one more statement. I do believe some people, some loves are worth fighting for. So even if it's difficult or it might seem like there's so many steps or like barriers in the way, sometimes for the right person, you should do it. So I'm gonna say that too. Yeah.
I agree 1000%.
Same here. I agree.
Let's go, sheep. You're perfect, sheep.
Too nice.
Sheep, you're getting all the suitors now. You're stealing them from Yums.
Where were you guys before? Why am I still single? Hello? Hi,
Oh
everyone.
my God.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Alright, Sabs, take it away with your soulmate answer.
I don't believe in it. Bottom line. I'm sorry. That's all I gotta say about it. I think people are maybe meant for each other at some point, right? But like, not one single person can possibly be the thing. Like, no one needs one person. Like, if you need anyone, then your life is in shambles, because you should only want someone, not need someone. You should focus on you first, and then you should go and be like, okay, yes, I love this person enough to be with them for the rest of my life. But you should always make sure that your life is also in check first. Like, that's personally like been my experiences, and I have slowly been able to move forward because I have learned who I am. So I think I kind of believe in like fate kind of thing. Like, for example, because we're gonna get into this later, I am in a long distance relationship, and I met through playing Valorant. Ta-da!
Ooh.
So
Applause for that.
Gaming works,
How you got
I'm not even gold. Stuck.
Oh my God, am I stuck? Oh my God.
That's no, you're fine. But I'm just saying, like, you know, I don't know. Eventually, you find someone. It's not like you shouldn't search for it. Is what I guess I should.
Yeah.
Don't search for a soulmate. Just it'll come. Someone will come. So.
That was our wisdom of the night, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sabs.
I got nothing on soulmates. I'm sorry. Wait,
I'm
when
with you,
she
Sam. I'm
asked,
with you.
when Monkey asked, like, what's your longest relationship? She got me. I'm the worst person.
Okay, we'll come back to that. But
Yeah.
is my camera stuck for anyone else, or is it
No,
just
you're
me?
fine.
No, you're
Okay,
okay.
it's just
Oh,
me.
it is
Okay, my
stuck on the
OBS.
stream
It's
now.
Yeah,
It's
Okay.
stuck on the stream. I can see.
Oh, it's
It is
stuck on the
stream.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
it's
just
stuck on the
refresh
stream.
it, but that's fine. Zian, go
It
on.
got stuck lovely though.
Yeah. It's like the perfect frame.
It is the perfect
That's
frame.
perfect.
It was my loyal minion taking photos of me. So, Zian,
Is it my
you can
turn?
finish the soulmate answer, and then we'll go on a break.
Okay. Well, to me, if soulmate means like there's one person who's there, who's out there, who's like perfect for you, I feel like, yeah, they might exist, but the likelihood of me finding them is like very slim. So I kind of would agree with Yoom's answer in terms of like, you can find someone that you really, you're on the same page with and you get along with, and you're open to kind of grow together with, and then they eventually kind of earn the label of being a soulmate. So yeah, I guess that, and I think it's also because I feel like people's at least for me, what I want in love can change over the years as well. So I think it's about finding someone who you want to be committed to, and they are committed to you too, but that you guys can grow together and change together. So it's not really like a static thing for me. Yeah. I don't know what else to add to that.
I feel like,
Find somebody that's compatible with you.
Yeah, exactly.
But I actually picked up on what you said about someone becoming your soulmate, or like earning the title of soulmate, which is very, very interesting. And Yums mentioned a little bit on that. I mean, Yums, do you think Zian could be your soulmate? You guys are on the same wavelength right now. on the other hand, on chat we have some Zing hype going on. Zing, you are Zing is so
Do we?
so nice and cute. And Yums is always.
I don't see the chat, so I don't know what's going on.
Don't worry about it. Everyone loves you. So, okay, guys, thank you so much so far. Everything has been so not chaotic yet. I was actually expecting everything's gonna be chaotic, but thank you for behaving and being so nice. And we already have so much wisdom already, so this is good. It is Eastern Time, 10:42 right now. We're going to take a 5 to 6 minute break. This is washroom break for everyone, and Ghazi, thank you so much. But this is washroom break and eating break, whatever you want to do. Chat, if you want to ask questions, this is a time you can also like put in some questions. I'll note them down and I'll bring them up when the time comes. So right now we're just going on a break, guys.
Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain, telling me just what a fool I've been. I wish that it would go and let me cry in vain, and let me be alone again. The only girl I care about has gone away, looking for a brand new start. But little does she know that when she left that day, along with her she took my heart. Rain, please tell me now, does that seem fair? For her to steal my heart away when she don't care. I can't love another when my heart's somewhere far away. The only girl I care about has gone away, looking for a brand new start. But little does she know that when she left that day, along with her she took my heart. Rain, won't you tell her that I love her so? Please tell the sun to set her heart aglow. Rain in her heart and let the love we knew start to grow. Oh, listen to the rhythm of the falling rain, telling me just what a fool I've been. I wish that it would go and let me cry in vain, and let me be alone again. Oh, listen to the rhythm of the falling rain. Oh, listen. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with I can tell, falling in love with you. Kiss me out of the bearded barley nightly, beside the green, green grass. Swing, swing, swing the spinning staff. You wear those shoes and I will wear that dress. Oh, kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me out on the moonlit floor. Lift your open hand and strike up the band and make the fireflies dance. Silver moon sparkling. So kiss me. Kiss me, oh shit. Down by the broken tree house, swing me upon its hanging tire. Bring, bring your flowered hat. We'll take the trail marked on your father's map. Oh, kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me out on the moonlit floor. Lift your open hand and strike up the band and make the fireflies dance. Silver moon sparkling. So kiss me, da-dum, dee-ya, 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 da-dum, dee-ya. Kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me out on the moonlit floor. Lift your open hand and strike up the band and make the fireflies dance. Silver moon sparkling. So kiss me. So kiss me. So kiss me. So kiss me.
Oh, okay.
Let's do it.
And you're lucky I suck. Oh, so does she.
Why is it tabs?
I got her. I
Dying.
fucking got her.
That was unintentional, but that clip never feels so
I hate
music.
it.
So,
I hate it.
sorry, Sass. Alright, we are live. Where's my camera? Okay. Either way, we are live. So now, I want to actually go into a... Oh, my camera fell asleep. Welcome everyone, welcome back. Mukbang bonus, yes. Clover! Sam! Oh my god, I have to give Sam a shout out, so bear with me guys. Sam is literally like a queen in my community. She is one of the most amazing artists you will see, and she does some amazing chill sessions. Go check her out if you have the time. And she streams pretty consistently, so she's actually very popular among her fans, among her community. So thank you, Sam, for being here with us. What is wrong with my camera? Alright guys, I'll fix my camera. In the same time, let's bring up what Sabs was ending with. I want to go into that topic really quickly. Long-distance relationships. How do you guys feel about that? Any experiences or any wisdom to share? Again, we will start with Alex. Long-distance relationships.
Man, you always start with me.
I mean, do you want to start with someone else?
I don't mind, honestly, because we've actually we actually just touched on the topic earlier. But like she was saying on our break, you know, if somebody is worth it, and somebody is worth the distance, and even though there's so many steps to go through to get to that long distance relationship to work, and even if there's a lot of patience, I absolutely think it's, you know, especially in this time, right? I mean, I think it's absolutely wonderful if you feel like it's worth it. And, I definitely support it. I think it works. I think you can take time to learn more about somebody doing it that way. But there's also things that people hide about themselves when you don't know them in real life. Like, you know, if you don't go into their own the way they live, or you know what kind of routines do they have in real life, you know, those kind of things they can hype up about themselves and not be completely honest until you finally live with them, and then you see their routines and how they are. So, you know, it can be a two-sided sword on how people can be and how people present themselves. So yes, and be careful.
Okay. Oh, is that okay? That's your all for long distance relationships?
Pretty much.
Okay. All right. Yums is eating. We'll give her a chance to eat a little bit. Why don't we go the other way around? Let's go to Sabs.
Okay. So I am actually the person in a long distance relationship. I do agree with Alex. Be careful. That part. It is something you should definitely like. The webcam thing totally helps. Like, so you already know what they look like. Make sure you like see them and like make sure it's who they are and stuff. So that was helpful, obviously. But I think as of right now, I can definitely say that right now, my current boyfriend, he's worth it to me. I've already visited him in his home state, and we met in Mexico at this like 2 months after we officially met. And he's actually gonna be here this Friday. So it's not like we're not seeing each other. So we are able to see each other. Especially during these times where like I was nervous getting on a plane. I'm not gonna lie. COVID made me so nervous, and I was like, I want to come see you and meet you, but at the same time, I don't want to catch COVID. So, Eagle, I'll come see you. Yeah, I was just super nervous getting on a plane, especially during these times. I haven't caught COVID yet. Even going to Mexico, I haven't caught this yet, so which is cool. It's not a hoax, people. I just double masked and was paranoid. So, I mean, and I think it is actually really fun because I am getting to know him still. We're not around each other, like, in our personal bubbles, I guess. So I'm actually able to get to know who he is, even not being next to him and stuff. Like, I don't know. It's been fun. and I haven't not been like, oh my god, this isn't gonna work kind of thing. It's been more like, I can't wait until we're closer kind of thing. So, yeah,
That's really
take the
nice.
chance.
Yeah. So far, oh, thank you for the follow, Hasselhoff's Tasselhoff. Oh my god, what a name! Jeez, you guys, I don't even know how you guys come up with the names. I'm just like using my name with some numbers, and you guys are all like such poetic names. But I was gonna say, Sabs, good perspective from Alex and Sabs both, and it's very interesting to me because you guys share messages of hope and wisdom, which I've always, personally speaking, I've always been very skeptical about long-distance relationships. But it's really interesting to learn. We'll go to Monkey GP, then Shibe, and then we'll go to Williams.
I don't think I've ever been in a long distance relationship. The furthest away the guy I was dating at the time was from me. It was maybe like a 2-hour drive, so I don't know if that really counts. I was also really immature at the time, so I don't think I have anything valuable to add to this. Like I think both. Like I think as long as you maintain, or rather, if you set boundaries, not boundaries, sorry. If you set expectations, it'll prevent disappointment and, you know, any sort of like uneasiness. I think that's what I think that would help a long distance relationship. But I haven't really been in one in more than 10 years, so I don't know. Saz would obviously be the best person to to talk about this, because I really don't have any idea. Like, my partner has gone away on like long trips, you know, like week-long, sometimes a month-long trip, like away from me. But, you know, like we're already established, and we, like, when he goes away, we would be talking all the time, either through Messenger or, you know, like emails or something, or like we'd send photos to each other. Like as long as we know that nothing has changed in our relationship, things are good. I don't know. Like, I've been in this relationship for, you know, 10 years next month, or next year rather. So thank you. It's like, I don't know. Like, it's like, I don't know. I'm really bad at words right now, being put on the spot. I guess as long as you maintain, like, any relationship requires work, and as long as you put the work in it, no matter how far away you are from each other, it's gonna work out no matter what. So, like, you know, compromise, communication, super important. Most important is communication, you know. So yeah, that's my 2 piece.
No, that was fantastic. That was actually really good, and I completely agree with it. I think everyone would as well. That any kind of relationship requires really hard work, and as Johnny keeps mentioning, like fighting for something, and also like Sab's story, like fighting for something. If you believe in it, if you are really confident, it's really good. It's really good, guys.
Real quick, I just want to mention this isn't my first like long distance relationship, so that might be why it's slightly easier for me, because I kind of already knew what to expect, but not what to expect at the same time, if that makes sense.
It does
So,
make sense, and you have experience.
my
basically.
longest relationship was a long distance relationship.
Okay.
Ooh.
He did eventually move to where I lived, and we obviously eventually broke up. So, but you know, I have high hopes for this.
That's true. That's
I'm
actually
rooting
really
for
good.
you. You got this.
Thanks.
Let me just pick out some things from the chat real quick before we go to Johnny. Oh my god, Yum is concerned about her chewing, okay? Okay. Yeah, we're talking about dancing. Santa's here. Cool. Okay, Johnny, what are your views on long distance relationships?
Yeah, so I've had both local relationships and long distance before, so I do have experience with long distance. And I've even had the dynamic where it was local, then they moved and it was long distance again, and then I moved back with them, and then we moved back together. It's like I've experienced both sides. I'm okay with long distance relationships, especially if I really do believe in that person. I don't think distance should limit your love towards someone, but as long as you have, like everyone else was saying, the communication, the connection, compromise. I do believe, actually, I would say this now. I do know now after experience. The saying where one half meets the other half, and then you guys become whole. I think now after experience, I used to believe that, by the way, that one half meets the other half, but now I think it's one whole person meets another whole person, and then you guys come together. Because you can't lose yourself in the process, and I've learned that the hard way. Let's not talk about the sad stories, though. It's okay, but but I do know that you should have essentials in your core, and then they should have their own lives as well. But as long as you guys have that love and connection, that communication, no matter the distance, if you guys are both willing to fight for it and work for this relationship, anything can happen and anything can work out. So I do believe it's a two-way street, and both people need to connect with each other and want to make it work. So yeah, that's my belief and from my experience as well.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, maybe I'll go to Ding next before going to Yums.
Yep. So I agree with like most of what has been said. I think like long distance relationship, I think I would be open to it depending on who that person is. I think what's important for me, because I've done one long distance relationship before, but it didn't quite work out because they didn't quite meet my love language anymore at that point in time. So I think like if I were to get into a long distance relationship, just like Monkey said, like the relationship would have to like kind of stay the same, or I don't know, like that are my like love languages would be met, my love needs I guess would be met. So yeah,
It's a thing.
It
Love
just
language
depends.
is a thing.
Yes, it is. I have the book somewhere here.
Oh, books.
It's a thing.
Now I gotta read books. Chad, you gotta read books. Okay, Eagle was saying something about distance is a big factor, and he says, I'll fight this, easy. I don't exactly know what he's talking about, but a lot of people do think distance is a big factor. You guys are talking about it takes work, and if you really fight for it, or like if you really put the effort, it can work out. But what about, let's say we're living in a coronavirus right now, the pandemic situation. Sabs has traveled for her love, but it is very difficult, as you mentioned, right? So in a new world where we're facing, we can't even meet people in the same city properly. And then we talk about long distance. In a way, I personally felt that this year a lot of people might have thought that even their same city relationships kind of feels like long distance relationships. What are your thoughts on that? And how do you guys want to address that in this scenario? Tassel, you followed me twice? How? Thank you, anyway. Go on. So, first of all, Yums, you haven't answered the long distance yet, so let's listen from you first.
What? Okay.
I personally have never been to like long distance relationships, so it's hard to say, but I've seen my friends doing it, and like I think it's good as long as your goal is to be with each other at the end. Like as long as you're going towards something, and you both agree to it, I think it could be a good opportunity to like still be in a relationship, but you have much more personal time to like grow from being away from each other. Like like for example, like you cannot be needy, or like you have to be able to like be okay without your partner, right? And I think that's really mature and something that's like I don't think I can do it because like from my experiences, I don't know if the relationship in high school counts, but I don't know if it counts because like we didn't even kiss or anything, but I had a boyfriend like back in high school, and then I went to Korea for like a month, and then when I came back I was like, let's just be friends, because I felt like not singing for a month I realized like, oh, I'm totally okay without this person, you know. So but that's like high school, so I don't know about now. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
No, don't need to be sorry. It's fine. It's I understand what you're saying, and Shibe commenting on the chat. What if you're needy those? but the
What
thing
if
is,
I need
I mean,
you?
Shibe. I mean, Johnny is joking here a little bit, but then the thing is, physical presence is a real thing, right? It's not something that you can just like be like, oh, you should not have physical needs, or you should not need another person physically there. That's not how it is. I mean, we're human beings. We do want physical presence of other people. So I do understand what Yums is saying, and in the chat, Shikuchi is saying the 13-hour time difference. She had to travel to Hong Kong for 4 months, which is also difficult. So, I mean, I actually understand both sides of the perspective here, the working hard part and communicating, and also being away from people for so long. You might actually see that either you don't need them as much, or you might even grow feelings for other people at the same time when you're like, well, I can't see anyone anyway, but someone else, because everything's online now, right? So if someone else happens to be more attractive to you on an online interface, then you might want to just change your partnership or whatever it is. So that's where I'm looking at it from, or like I'm trying to give you another perspective for the long distance relationships. Yums, yes, go ahead. Good student. Go ahead.
I have a question about like long distance relationship to Sat.
Yeah.
Do you think it would have been easier if there wasn't pandemic, or do you think it's better that there's a pandemic because you just stay home and not meet other people? Or
That's a good question. I would say, like, I think maybe I would have still possibly met him just because I play video games anyway. And so even if I wasn't streaming that night, I probably still would have been playing the game for the night or something. I mean, travel-wise, it just makes it harder. But I think it's possible I still would have just met him, though.
Oh, my question is like in terms of like being in a relationship, because if there was a pandemic, you're able to go out and do your stuff, right? But
I'm a homebody anyway.
Oh, okay.
So
But no difference.
Yeah, I like to stay home and play video games. Like, and I already kind of don't go out that much, and when I do, it's like weekends only or something. I kind of limit myself anyway.
So she's actually asking if you would have preferred a local relationship if we didn't have the pandemic over a long distance relationship, and do you think that?
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to know, I was in a relationship before this one, and it was local. And I broke up with him during the pandemic because the pandemic kind of changed that person, and I didn't like where it was going, and I feel like true colors were showing, and I was like bothered by it. And I'm not the type to not communicate this, so I did communicate, hey, I don't like this about you right now, and I think you changed because of the pandemic starting. And I got ignored, and I gave it some time, but things didn't change, so I broke up with him. Because I'm not the type to just let things go. Like, you either communicate with me and we can figure something out together, or I'm done and we're over. So So I did have a local, and to be honest, I was the one visiting him all the time, constantly. So it was awful.
Oh man.
So yeah.
Yeah,
That's rough.
so that's something actually, which was going to come up later on, but I'm going to bring it up right now. So I want to really touch upon this fact of this year, like how we started this show. That we know that this year has been a very tough year for many people in many different ways, in terms of not just romantic relationships, but all sorts of human relationships have been strained in one way or another. What would each of you have to say about, like, did it change how you look at human relationships in general, and then of course in terms of romance, like being in this pandemic, did it change in terms of how you want to approach relationships, friendships, and how you look for, if you don't have a partner, how you look for partners, and if you do have a partner, what type of behaviors do you expect? Has it changed from before the pandemic and now in the pandemic? This time I'll just give you the chance. Who wants to go first?
I guess I can. Alex, do you want to go first?
I don't
The one
mind.
time I did not pick
Oh,
Alex.
okay,
Alex
'cause
wants to go.
I was gonna say, like, since I was already talking about it, I could just continue with my rant about my ex.
Oh.
But hold on just a second. I have some good comments here on chat, so I'm just gonna incorporate that to the question. First of all, everyone's hyping for Ziying, so that's good.
Yeah.
10,000% Sabs would date KC. I don't know who KC is. Ezo says
It's a town. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, okay. So Ezo says, so many breakups during the pandemic, though. I even broke up with my last ex during the pandemic, so I think some people can actually relate to that. Firat says, Yum's pandemic and lockdown can make things very stressful for people. The Scribe says, that's a hard situation to be in, Sabs. I'm glad you're in a better relationship now. Gazi is speaking French, which I cannot read.
Same.
Okay. The Scribe says, for me, it really made me solidify what I want in a partner and what I'm not willing to accept. Which is kind of goes with Sab's, what you're saying. I think it's been good overall. Firas says, humans just keeps Bray? Just keeps Bray? I don't know. I can't write about my ex. Okay, alright. So yeah, Ezo brought up the thing about a lot of people have been breaking up during the pandemic, which is, for some people, I'm sure it's true, but I've also seen a lot of other people getting into new relationships during the pandemic as well, and a lot of people getting engaged. So some things are definitely shifting. And what do you guys think about it? Alex, you wanted to say something?
So for me, personally, it hasn't changed anything because I expected it to change for a lot of people, how they view romance. But for me, it's always been the same thing. Like, I really want to see like effort and work. I want to really want to see creative outputs, like, you know, artistic ways to be romantic, like singing, painting, or even like little artsy crafty projects that just, you know, little homemade gifts that shows how romantic you are and how creative you are with showing those affections. So for me, that's always been a very important part of romance. And I feel like for a lot of people now that everything is more, you know, distance, it pushes people to show their romantic side in a more creative way. And they're starting to see that you know, not everybody is putting in their best effort to be romantic. Some people, you know, just give you one text message a day, you know what I mean? But a lot of people who really want to, you know, show how much they want to be with you, they'll work hard for it and they'll show you the romantic side. They'll be creative about it. And that's always something I expected. And I'm sure now people are starting to see that, you know, that's something very real. For a romance to stay ignited throughout a relationship, it's always to be creative towards who you love.
I actually like that answer because it's talking about the creative ways of showing your romantic side. Yums, do you want to go next?
Sure. I guess if you don't have a partner, then like it's harder to meet people because of COVID. You know, I know a lot of single friends who just stopped going on Tinder and stuff like that because of COVID, right? But if you have a partner, I guess like depends. Like if you're living with your parents, like you cannot really go anywhere outside because everything is like locked down and it's dangerous. So you have to either like hang out in a car or like just take a walk or something. But I don't know, it's just gonna be boring because you have nowhere to go on a date.
So does that change how you look at or approach relationships or human relationships in general? Do you now, if you have partners or potential partners, like do you want different things from them than what you wanted before?
I don't think there's a choice in that case because it's a temporary thing and you cannot really blame anything. It's what happened is what happened. There's nothing you can change. So there's no point of like wishing something different, I guess. You just hang in there like everyone else.
Okay. So you're saying like some things definitely change and it's inevitable. You can't really do anything about that. All right.
So
So we roll with it. Okay. Johnny, what do you?
Yes. So how personal do I get? Let's see.
The most
The
Personal.
2020 has definitely affected me and my relationships with people. I was in a relationship earlier in the year, and I've been with this person before the year as well. And this was my deepest relationship or connection with a loved one, with a partner. But unfortunately, it ended this year, and the COVID was definitely one of the factors of why it ended. So this question hits different for me, for sure. And but what I will have to say about the situation was that I had to learn a lot the hard way about love, that relationship, but also my connections with other people and talking with them. And why is Zeal Yums? What happened?
I think Yums.
She turned off her camera, so it messed up the layout.
How did that? Okay, I see. Okay, I know what happened. She could have kept it on. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna turn that off for now. That's fine. Keep going, shit.
But yeah, so I had to deal with being sad and hurt, but you know, that's how it is. But I've learned that certain things happen and you don't have any control of it, and it will take a while. It might take a while for certain people to move on, or for them to finally get over something. And sometimes it takes people longer than others. And for me, I thought it was gonna last a very long time for this one personally, but I was able to, you know, really focus on myself, my self identity, my personality, my traits, what I bring to others. And I really honed in on myself and to remember that I didn't lose myself. So I just was really taught and I learned a lot of lessons from this one. And COVID kind of forces a lot of us to stay at home and reflect, right? Naturally, we're self-reflecting because we can't really go out and do what we usually do from day to day. If it's like 2019, 2018. So you do have some more time to yourself, right? So I would assume naturally you might be self-reflecting or thinking about certain things about life, especially since it's not like a normal time. So I've taken a lot of self-reflection from this year and about love and connections and relationships. So that's what I have to say about this.
That was good. Yeah, that was actually something I know even personally for myself. I can attest to that. Does give you a completely different perspective, and it's good if you can grow during this time. And the chat is going crazy for you, Shib, Johnny.
Oh,
Wholesome Johnny. Potato Run is.
Oh,
okay.
I forgot to mention. Sorry. The whole reason why I started streaming again was because of what I was going through at the time. So streaming was actually one of my outlets that I was gonna use for myself to be productive and to deal and cope with certain emotions that I was dealing with at the time. So it's really kind of funny how all this all worked out. And maybe certain things happen for a reason. Like earlier, they were talking about fate on the break. We're talking and discussing about fate, and if things happen for a reason, and maybe things do. And it's just nice to be here, and I really appreciate it. But yeah,
Awesome. That is actually good. Who wants to jump in after? Actually, no. We have Yums and Zing. Who wants to go first?
You can go first.
Sorry, my neighbor was calling, and then like I had to like talk to her on the phone. So
That's fine.
you should go first.
Actually, I forgot. I messed up the order. Yums already talked. Monkey,
okay.
Sabs, and Zing are left. Whoever wants to go after, it's fine.
About how COVID has affected our how COVID affected relationships.
Relationships and also perceptions of how you look at relationships now before versus before, and how you approach things. Has expectations changed?
Well, like I mentioned before, it'll be 10 years next year for me. So really, like, it's hard for me to say. Like, I don't think that anything has changed in my relationship. Like every relationship, there's always ups and downs, no matter what kind of relationship. If it's like like if you're dating your boyfriend, or if you're married, or just your regular friend, or even with your family, like there's always going to be ups and downs. So like, even before the pandemic, I don't know, like I have been living with my partner for the majority of our relationship. So nothing's really changed in that sense. What has been difficult is trying to continue to keep in touch with all of my close friends, because a lot of them don't actually live in the city that I live in. So trying to maintain a healthy relationship with them. So like, we would have like weekly video chats kind of thing. Like we would, because we all share the same interest, we would watch anime together once a week. Like we try to keep up with that kind of thing. I call my parents more often. Like I don't see them because they're like higher risk than I am, and I live in this city. My parents live in the suburbs, so like I try to call them more, try to talk to them more. So I guess, like personally speaking, like I feel like I've grown more as a person because I try to be more responsible, try to eat more healthy, try to take care of myself more. Like if I know that COVID is like really bad one day, or not COVID's really bad, but like I'm having a really bad mental health day, I would take the time to take care of myself, eat a little bit healthier, try to do more exercising kind of thing. And like, try to get my friends involved too. Be like, hey, I'm going to be doing a yoga class. You want to join me on like a video session kind of thing. So, like I try to do that to make sure that my friends are also okay, because I know a lot of them also suffer through some mental health issues too. Just making sure, keeping in check with a lot of them. Between my relationship with my partner though, like nothing's really changed. I mean, when I had my concussion, that was the worst, because he was working full time and he had to take care of me, and he had to take care of the place that we just moved into like a month before. So it was just like a lot of chaos, and watching him deal with this stress was really difficult. But outside of that, like he's more extroverted than I am, so he was struggling a lot more than me. But I don't know, I feel like as long as you take the time to take care of yourself and reach out to those who need it, that's more important than actually going outside and stuff. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.
But I think you brought out some good points. I think you brought out some good points about mental health issues and also kind of like showing your true colors to your true friends, and them also being there for you if you really care about each other, right? In terms of your relationship with your partner, it seems like it's very solid. So you guys don't need to change much, which is amazing.
Yeah.
So that is something like, you know what? I admire you guys' relationship at the moment so much. You started with no date to marriage, and now
Obviously there was a lot that still happened in between. But like, you know.
Sometimes it be like that.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Sometimes
we started
soulmates
out as
exist, Johnny. But that's
Take the leap,
amazing.
do it.
Yeah, that's really
Shoot
really
my shot.
amazing. Sab, Zing, who wants to go first? Same question.
Oh, do you want to go? Go ahead.
Before I lose my train of thought, because I feel like this cat is just distracting me. He literally took up the desk. So I don't think my me breaking up with that boyfriend wasn't really just because of COVID. Like eventually, it's totally possible that he would have just been like that at some other point, even without COVID around. So, and you should always be picky. Like, I'm sorry, but you can't just love someone just because you love someone. Like, if there's some things you don't like about that person, then you don't like those things. Those things are going to bother you for the rest of that relationship. And you either talk about it or you leave. There's no other options. So, for me, it was talk about it and nothing happens. So I left. And I'm going to be picky because, you know, I have my needs / wants also. And if you're not gonna like relationships literally go both ways. I can't always be the one to drive to his house 24/7. Like, you should come to me too. And that was like one of the biggest things for me. Like, no, I'm not gonna just use all my time for you. Like, use your time for me also. So time is like a huge thing in a relationship for me. And so like, that's, I don't know. It's like a deal breaker kind of thing. Like, people have deal breakers, and that's why I've been in so many relationships, is because I find that deal breaker. I don't actively look for it. I just see it and I notice it and I hate it. Sorry. But like, you, in my opinion, you should always be picky in a relationship, even if it's like, and I'm not saying like tiny things that can be easily fixed or just do it yourself kind of thing. Like, if trash is overflowing, do that your shit yourself. Like, don't just yell at a person. Like, it's okay. Like, I've been to therapy, guys, and like, that's been a huge thing for me. Is like, I hate when people don't do things, and if it's something you can do on your own, just do it. So, and that's what I learned in therapy. Yay!
Well, thank you for sharing the wisdom of therapy as well.
That's my rant. That's my rant.
Seriously, like, it took me way too long to get to where Sabs is now. Like, I have coasted and like, you know, just settled in so many relationships in the past, and I was miserable, but I would be like, no, but I should be doing this for the other person because I care about them. This is how I show.
No.
But it's like, but I was hating myself on the inside, and I was miserable, and I didn't want to be that person anymore. So like, now, if there's something that's bothering me, I would be like, listen, we need to talk about this. Like, it's making me feel very uncomfortable. I'm not super keen on this, and this is why. Like, maybe it's just my own insecurities and I gotta work through it, but like, you know, whatever this thing that you're doing, I don't like it.
But then that's the thing, like, we start blaming ourselves, or that other person starts blaming themselves, when really it's something that they should just communicate about, or just get out of that relationship. Like, you want to be in a healthy relationship. Even arguing is fine. Like, if there's a small argument once in a blue moon, whatever, that's fine. But like, if it's something constant, like, you don't want that.
And if it's about the same thing,
that's
also not good.
Forever. Yeah.
If you have if you have the same arguments or discussions more than 3 times in a short period of time, like, that's a huge problem. Like, that's a no-no.
Yep.
Yeah, like, I have a similar experience, because like I used to be like not communicate at all, and like, cause I was like, oh, I don't want to change this person. Like, who am I to like tell them what they should do and blah 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 blah. But I think I'm wrong, cause you should talk about it and try. Cause like when I broke up with my ex-boyfriends, they were really confused, cause I never complained or anything. Just suddenly one day I'm like, oh, I think we should like. I think you need to find someone else that's more right for you, and they're like super confused, right? And then, but I totally agree what Monkey said, because my ex was like that. Like he would say like, "Oh, I'll change for you," but he did it like 3 times. So I think that's the right boundary you make.
Yep. Everybody should compromise. Nobody should ever get their way 100%. That's not a healthy relationship.
That's a tyranny.
Yeah, I know so many people in that position where they're like, you need to do things my way or this relationship is over. And I'm like, how can you do that? Who are you? What right do you have to tell another person to do this for you?
Sure, good point.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to mention 2 things very quickly. First of all, chat has been going berserk for Alex for the last 15 minutes. Alex, do you wanna? No, actually, before that.
Alex.
Talk. They want to hear you talk.
But I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted. I was gonna give Alex like just like 2 minutes just to say whatever the hell he wants, because chat has been going crazy for Alex.
Yo,
and
give him the floor. Give him
and
the
also
floor.
I'm conflicted because the 3 girls just took over the conversation for the last couple of minutes. I want to give it to Ziying just to follow the trend of girls speaking. So I'm conflicted between who to give the mic next.
I
Alex
am very comfortable with giving my space to Alex, so go ahead, take it away.
I'm gonna be
Go,
very
Alex.
cliche about this, and I'm going to say ladies first. So please.
Ooh.
True gentleman and everything. Thank you for the follows, everyone. Everyone who's following. So another thing, everyone who's been following, thank you so much for the follows. I mean, I had a silly goal of reaching 100 followers before the end of the year. I mean, I didn't think I would get this close because I was like at 50 something last
I
week.
had the same thing with 200. I feel you.
Thank you. Thank you so much,
I
guys.
have the same problem.
But you guys are. Alex is acting like. Well, Alex is a gentleman, and Ziying is a Canadian, so it's a battle. Who's gonna be the nicest? You can't shout me out because you're not a mod. But thank you for trying.
You even shout yourself out on your own.
No, I don't want to do it. Yums was trying to do it.
I did it.
Yeah, I
You
just
guys are like
realized.
hilarious.
I just realized that you're not affiliate.
I am
How?
not. That's another story.
Guys, let's get him to affiliate. Come on.
That doesn't
Yeah,
make
let's do it.
Hype up. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Well, thank
You
you for
totally
everyone being
deserve
here
it.
tonight, so that helps. Ziying, why don't you tell us a little bit about if anything changed for you during the pandemic in terms of how you see
Okay,
relationships
well,
and
I will be
things.
quick. I'll try to be quick so that Alex can talk after.
Yes, give the
True
people what they
Canadians,
want.
my god!
We need to give the chat what they want.
Oh please.
Guys, just look, guys. She's gonna end the conversation with sorry.
I know.
I'll try not to, just to spike you. This before the pandemic, I wasn't in a relationship. I was single, and then during the pandemic, I kind of started dating someone, but it was kind of slow. Things didn't go very well. We were kind of up and down, but it's hard to say how much of the pandemic. How much of it was because pandemic limited what we could do or how we could be with each other, and then it's hard to say how much was like our relationship, but ultimately, like the up and down, the on and off kind of thing made it so that I was like, I don't think this is a great dynamic to have. And we tried communicating with each other and just being friends and stuff, and it like more or less worked out. We just had different ways of communicating and also different goals. So I think if one, like this year, I don't know if it's specifically because of the pandemic, but I've definitely kind of decided more what I want in a partner following that that date that person that I was kind of dating. So yeah, and now I've reached a point where I'm like, oh, I'm actually okay and happy to be single for once in my life. Usually, like, I'm in relationships, and I think I've depended a lot on those, unfortunately, for my partners. Like emotionally dependent on those people. But for once in my life, I'm like, oh, like, you know what? The thought of, like, getting an apartment alone and having my cat with me and maybe even getting a dog would be like, it actually sounds nice, and it actually sounds like something I would like to do in the future. I'm not really actively looking for a relationship, but if someone comes my way and I find them interesting, then I'll let things kind of organically grow out of it. But yeah, that's pretty much my take on it. So, yeah.
So guys,
It's a very healthy outlook. It's a very
Zing,
healthy way to look at everything.
Zing has
Thank
a
you.
silent clap for Zing. Zing has a habit of making people cry, and the
Oh.
scribe is crying right now.
Aw, the
It's so
But,
wholesome.
but yeah, for everyone who doesn't know Zing, by the way, you should definitely check her out. She has the most beautiful voice for singing, and if you guys joined us earlier, I had a couple of clips playing for her. So if you do go for oh, I shouted out someone else. Okay, I'm gonna do it right. But if you do go on Zing's music stream, do bring tissue papers because you're going to cry. So, just letting it out there. Alex, the
Very
floor is
sweet of you
yours.
to
2
say.
minutes of free talk. Whatever you want to say to your fans. There's like 15 of them.
Okay. The only thing I will mention is touch on the aspects of healthy relationships. And the toughest thing about being in a relationship is that you have to expose a lot of your flaws about yourself. And we're not perfect human beings. We get stressed, we get angry, we get frustrated. There's a lot of things happening outside of our relationships where we have to be involved with others, whether it's your job, your education, or having to work hard for your goals and dreams. All this is going to get to you. And for me, I'll just touch on this, is that in a past relationship, all these things and the way my partner before, and I was in a 5-year-long relationship, the way she handled her stress, she would treat me and she would put it on me. She didn't have any censorship towards herself and how she would healthily handle her feelings. And I think that's a very common trend with a lot of people, is that they don't have healthy outputs on how they handle their stress. And so a lot of people get too comfortable with, using you as their emotional beating bag. And you really have to be careful with that, because, you love somebody so much and then you get used to it. You're like, I can take this. You can be as angry as you want with me. I love you. I'll do that for you. But really, it's not unhealthy, because it is unhealthy because there's you start building a routine, and that's their emotional output on how to handle stress becomes you, and eventually it just becomes destructive over time. Like, you don't feel like you're yourself. Yeah, you're handling a lot of emotions from them, and it can kind of feel like a game for them at some point, where they just want to see how far they can push you. And we all know how much people love to push your buttons and see how far you can go until they break you. So you really have to watch out with that and really have boundaries and be able to define what a healthy relationship is and how people handle their stress. Or you have to be able to say no. Like, you're not going to treat me that way. You have to treat me with respect, and the way I treat you with respect, if you want this to work. So that's all I'll touch on about healthy relationships.
Especially, like, the biggest thing was, like, knowing when to respect yourself. Like, I was in many toxic and abusive relationships in the past, where I didn't know to just say, no, stop. This isn't right. Like, I'm not here to take your crap. And it's like, it took me a lot of therapy and finding the right person to push me to get therapy and to be like, no, you don't need to take this kind of abuse. It took me a lot to learn to respect myself and to love myself enough to be like, okay, I don't need to take any abuse from anybody else. Like, I don't deserve any of this. I'm not here to be your, like you said, your emotional punching bag. Like, you got to treat me with respect too. So Yeah.
It's true.
I have nothing else to
These are very, very deep topics, and I love you guys are going into it without holding back too much. Because in the beginning, I remember when putting this show together, many of you were like, "I don't want to talk about personal stuff. I don't want to get into this, or I'm scared of what kind of questions." But you guys are bringing up things that I myself sometimes struggle with because these are deep things, and sometimes we have like deep wounds about specific memories. But kudos to you guys. Thank you for being candid, and thank you for being so genuine tonight. I want to take a fan question very quick. I wrote it down. The scribe asked a while ago. Most of the chat did not ask too many questions because they're really enjoying all the things you're saying already. But the scribe asked a while back, what was your most romantic memory? Who wants to go first? If you don't want to answer, that's fine too. But if you do want to share.
Most romantic memory?
Most romantic memory in your memory, I guess.
So I'll go first. I have two most romantic memories. And one of them is actually just a hangout with a friend. Like my very first date. Actually, I mean, maybe I have a couple there. So my very first out was a date ice skating, and I think it was like the most romantic date I've ever been with. It's just like if you ever go ice skating, like you keep falling down, you keep pushing yourself back up. Like it's so like metaphorical, you know what I mean? Because life pushes you down all the time. So when somebody lays out your arm and pushes you back up, like I thought it was pretty romantic. And another one was like my first kiss was on the beach. Like that was probably the most romantic. And yeah, I think that's it.
Alex, I'm just gonna interject. Which part of the beach made it so romantic to you?
So
let's give the chat what they want.
The beach is so amazing. Like it smells good. You know, the sand's on your feet. You know,
it was his luscious locks. Let's be
real. Totally. Yeah, it's definitely the hair.
What?
Fabio. He's Fabio.
The beach is so romantic because the sea.
It is.
The sea smells.
You
so
make
good.
it romantic.
Oh god.
I was very specific at the beginning of the show. This is not an auction, but hey, single people out there, if you love Alex, you know, Alex actually is also, I'll just put it out there, Alex is someone who is very much into health and health consciousness, and he loves exercising, he loves taking care of animals and plants. So yeah, if you're into that thing, those kind of things, you can always talk to him. And do
so you are trying to sell Alex now.
Oh shit!
Now, I mean, now that everyone's into him, I'm like, why not? You know, if I make some money off it.
If you make some money.
I mean, if it's an auction.
That's not even what I meant.
I know what you meant, but guys, do if you do want to, I mean, you can definitely join our Discord. Alex is definitely one of the most active people in our Discord, so he's always there.
Yes.
So yeah, thank you, Alex, for that, for the memories. Anyone else wants to share their most romantic memories?
I don't think I have any. I have too many. As silly as that sounds. I don't know. Like, I don't have any specific memory because, like, I guess because my relationship with my partner is so good that, like, you know, just being with him is always awesome and romantic, I guess.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
I don't have an
It's gross. I know. I'm sorry.
It's not gross. No, it's not gross. I think it's very beautiful.
Yeah. But like, yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Well, thank you. Anyway.
Finish your thought.
I like, so it's not romantic per se. It's so we adopted our cats. When we first adopted them, they were very like emotionally traumatized. They're on antidepressants. Like both my cats are on antidepressants because they were so like. They're still recovering from it, even though we've had them for like 4 years now. But one of my favorite things to see, and it always like makes me like really happy and feel so like at peace, at home, like really comfortable, is when I see him snuggling our two cats, like especially one of them, because one of them is a huge snuggler, just like the one that was with Stabs. But like, you know, just seeing him being so gentle and so understanding and so, you know, I don't know, it's just so hard to describe. Just seeing him be so warm with another creature that's so vulnerable, it makes me feel like I think I picked the right guy. I think I picked the right person to hang out with all the time.
That is really cool. That is. I mean, I was busy. I was busy.
Just donated for Alex. They're making the move.
Nice. Do it. Oh, I'm sorry, Shikuchi. My cats are outside. I have to keep the door closed because it gets too noisy out there.
Potato.
I love how you described like cats as like all nice and cuddly and stuff, and now he's just clawing my carpet behind me.
Oh yeah, my cats do that too.
He's like, I cuddled you, and now I can do whatever I want.
See, this is all like little cat claw marks all across here. Like he just likes to hang out.
You guys,
Rockets, he's not gonna get on my shoulders right now.
You guys, all of you guys are tonight. You're just like making me want to get cats like so badly because of all of your cats.
Cats are the best.
They're the best.
Shiba.
No,
Shiba's
What's wrong with dogs? What's wrong
dogs
with
are
Shiba?
amazing. If I can,
They're
if I
only
can have
cute.
a dog-
That's all they got going for them.
No, that's not true.
I've had 2 dogs before. I'm good with my cat.
Oh man, I think dogs are brilliant partners for humans though. But I know Ding and I before the show when we were planning this, we were talking about how if Yums had a cat, all the girls on this show would actually have cats, basically, and then we would just have like a whole cat girl show. But Yums broke the trend with the dog.
Yeah.
But we have right now, I think, cumulatively like 7 cats between all of you guys in this chat, which is a lot. We don't even have 7 people here. But hype for cats.
I'm sorry.
There's nothing wrong with having more
There's
cats.
nothing wrong with that. I mean,
I know someone who lived by themselves who had 7 cats that lived in their house at one point.
Wow, that's crazy.
but the thing is, I think you were right about cats being antidepressant, especially like if you're alone or something. I've always seen like cats actually like make it very comfortable for people like that. So yeah, with 7 cats in one house, I mean, as long as they're cared for, I think that's actually nice.
Oh yeah, it was fine. Like every one of them was loved equally, and you know, like they would fight sometimes. Some of them were actually siblings, like they came from the same litter, but it's fine.
Firat says dating stream turned into a cat stream.
Cat stream, I know.
DX Niflheim. She has a pillow that looked like cat ears, close enough. I guess that's true. Yun's has it's her chair. It's her chair.
Yeah,
Your chair. Yeah, your chair looks like cat ears.
Yeah, the 2 points at the end. It's so cute.
Sorry, I forgot. Okay, so yeah, we were talking about romantic memories and best romantic memories. Anyone else wants to share? If you don't want to share, just say skip, so I know that you don't want to share.
I can't think of anything.
Okay, I'll go. I have a very simple one.
Oh,
For me, I've never really celebrated my birthday growing up, and it was never really a big thing for me. It was just another day for me most of the time. But one of my partners really made it special for me on my birthday to celebrate it, and they planned everything out. Like, we're gonna do that and that and that, but without me knowing, so it's more like a surprise. So I walk into my room, I see it decorated, everything like happy birthday and all these like confetti and all this stuff, and I was like, oh my god. And then she got like, we had a cake and we had dinner and all this stuff, and that really touched my heart, and that really made me feel the feels. So when partner is doing stuff for you like that unexpectedly, it really touches your heart.
True. Oh my god. With your story, that just like touched my non-existent heart. But thank you.
Oh, the Grinch. The Grinch.
It almost made me shed a tear. But no, that's you guys are just like so cute. My god. Alex is back. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Alex shared, Monkey shared, Cheap shared. Sabs, Yums, Dean, if you guys want to share, you can go, or you can say skip.
My one time, actually,
This is gonna be good.
my partner like took me to Disneyland, and I think that was the most romantic experience I had, because like I've never traveled with a guy before, because my parents are super strict and I'm not allowed to have sleepovers and stuff like that. Like, I've been living a very sheltered life, but that was my first time like going to another country, and like it felt very dreamy, and the whole time I was kind of scared too, kind of guilty too, like I shouldn't be doing this, but it was like so fun. And it was also like New Year's, so there were like fireworks, and it was like a rave at the end. Like there were like lights everywhere and music.
Oh my god, you guys are beautiful memories. You guys have like beautiful memories.
Yeah.
When you mentioned fireworks, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, it was like
that magical moment.
That magical moment.
Yeah, like aesthetically and everything was like perfect.
Did you also go on a Ferris wheel?
No.
Okay, well, you missed that. Next time.
Ferris.
Okay. So there's a story. There's a story behind it. There's a story behind. So like there was so I was never growing up. I was never into Ferris wheels because to me they were boring. But I'm also scared of heights. But Ferris wheels do nothing. They just like go like this. But then in high school, I was watching this anime called Honey and Clover. Shout out to Honey and Clover. Which is actually a really good anime because it's not for kids, it's for college-going or university-going students. It's a slice of life anime about art students in the same university, and that anime was so good in terms of like touching your feelings. And in part of that, there was a quote. It's like they said, "Ferris wheels are the most romantic things ever," because you go on the Ferris wheel with someone you like, and then you just let the thing traverse through the sky, through the clouds, and bring you up and down. And then when you reach the top, Yums is already laughing at me. Okay, go on, Yums, laugh at me, and the next time go
It's cute. I'm smiling. I'm not laughing.
so it's like you keep going slowly and you see the whole thing, and when you reach the sky you might see, so it's a quote basically, I'm paraphrasing, you might say to the other person, "Isn't this a little scary?" And then their heart starts beating. And then
is this a date fantasy for you? Is this something you want to do?
Everyone take notes. Whoever wants to date Zeal, take notes.
Apparently the guy is supposed to kiss the girl when you reach the top, okay? And
Really?
I mean, if you guys have feelings for each other, not like you're not supposed to rape each other, but like, you know.
Yeah, in an anime, maybe.
Yeah.
No, in the anime they did not do that. In the anime they did not do that. It's a quote.
Oh, okay. It's just a quote. Okay.
But actually, the kissing part was
Sorry,
not in the anime. That you should kiss each other. It was okay. If I'm just gonna expose myself, it was my it was my first official girlfriend who said that to me, because she was I think she was tricking me into kissing her in the Ferris wheel, but yeah, it was not in the anime. It was someone else said that. The Ferris wheel part was like, it's the most romantic thing, whatever. But go on.
Oh, I was gonna say the only time. Oh, no, go ahead. Oh, I was gonna say Ferris wheels were terrifying, and the whole time I was on the Ferris wheel, I was holding onto my partner, like, when do I get out of this thing? That was it. And it was like the longest 20 minutes of my life.
20 minutes?
Oh.
Yeah, it was a very big
Whoa.
Ferris wheel.
Yeah, it depends. It depends what how long. Yeah.
I'm
But,
scared
I
of
mean,
heights, so I've never been on one before.
Don't go in them. They're scary. Anyway.
They are
Sorry.
actually. You know what? I mean, they're not that scary unless.
Wait,
you're
wait.
good.
I lied. I went on it one time and I did it for my partner. That's how much of a heart I have. The whole time, I literally closed my eyes and I was gripping onto her arm. I was like, oh my god. But I did it for her. I did it for her.
Yeah.
No, but, ooh,
Oh no.
Did Alex just have a heart attack?
Oh my god, Alex, your
Yes.
hair is so powerful. You knocked
I
over
know.
your hair.
The aura coming from it just blasted your friend away.
My,
Oh, man.
my phone died, so I had to charge it. I had to plug it in. So
Dude,
it
Alex,
has
Alex has-
awkward, like.
Alex has control over his hair. My hair is like only this much, and I can't even control it. It's just like, but
Conditioner.
Dang.
It's all conditioner.
No, conditioner makes it like even more hard to control. Anyway, I was saying Ferris wheels are one thing, but Johnny, you should try it out. But speaking of heights, next time I'm planning to like just go dive out of the bungee jumping, you know?
Oh.
Just because I did all the roller coasters. I was like, if I'm gonna be scared of it, let's just have fun and then be scared of it. And then I did the roller coasters, and then I was like, it's fun. And then now bungee jumping. But Ziying, you're going to share memories. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just gonna share. It's something that like the person that I was in the longest relationship with did, and I wasn't expecting it. And they would do it often, and I was just kind of like, oh. we would be like walking or something very casual, like walking down the street, going someplace, and we'd be holding hands, and out of nowhere, it would kind of stop. And the first time they did this, I was like, what's going on? What? And they would stop and then pull me in and then start dancing with me just in the middle of the street. Or we could be in a mall, or we could be
so
like
cute.
anywhere,
Oh
and
my
there's
God.
no music playing.
That is
But
so
something
cute.
about something
my
about
God.
the fact that they absolutely didn't care where we were or who was watching or what was like, what was going on around us, and just wanted to pull me in and like dance with me for like a little bit. We could be in public, we could be like at home, we could be doing whatever, and yeah, like that was very romantic for me. I thought that was like the fact that they didn't care where we were, who we were with, what we were really doing, just to have a little moment like that with me. My love language is quality time, so yeah, that meant a lot to me.
And once again, ladies and gentlemen, she makes us cry.
Oh no.
But these are like such beautiful moments. You guys are like, oh my god. You guys want to make me get a heart again, but
But no, not working.
No, apparently not.
too pricey, too
Like
pricey.
Huh?
What did you say? I missed it.
I didn't hear what you said.
No, I think Sabs was saying something.
Wait, what?
What's happening?
I don't know what I
It's
said.
it
I don't
glitched
know,
for
but
a
let's
moment.
just stare at Alex's hair. Oh my god.
I know, it's so beautiful.
Stop encouraging the chat.
I can tie it if you want. I have.
Not you, Alex.
So jealous.
Oh my god. Okay, zero clue on what to do with that. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna ask you like some basic questions again because I think this is very interesting because you guys are also wholesome and have such great memories. I want to ask you like out of 1 to 10, 10 being the most romantic or the most beautiful feeling. Where would you guys rate holding hands, like walking and holding hands? Alex, rate 1 to 10.
10.
Okay, all right.
Easy.
Oh my god, Chad's gonna go crazy again. Okay, Yunes. Okay, all right, Johnny.
That's a 10, baby, all the way.
Oh damn. Okay, is anyone not gonna say anything other than 10, or you're gonna say other than 10? Okay.
I think if you grab my pinky and you hold it, it's kind of cute.
Oh, it's really cute. That actually is really cute.
Wait, you just reminded me of something. I used
Right?
to have
Like,
this
they
thing.
just go
I used to have this
Just-
thing. My
just a
partner
little-
would hold my one finger.
Yeah, it's so.
I used to
That's
really
what I
cute.
do.
Yeah, I do that too.
Oh my. I just got
do that
flashbacks. The
too.
moment you said that, I got flashbacks.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I was about
Totally
to fall
do
off
that.
my chair. My video froze, so you guys didn't see.
I had a different answer.
You made it even more.
Yeah, it's cute.
Okay. How about so how about this question is for the girls especially. Then the guys can chime in. But for the girls, when your partner, let's say they are how do I phrase it? I'm so bad at English. They're moving your hair to like just part it and look at your face, or like just have a moment like that. How would you rate that 1 to 10?
Are you trying to learn something from this?
I think so. I think he is.
I mean, if I can get some lessons, why not? The scribe is at 100,000. What is this?
I don't know.
That sounds like a K drama right there. Like,
Yeah. It doesn't happen very often.
it doesn't. But I do like when a guy plays with my hair. Like, just like,
just like tucking
Yeah,
it behind
just
my
like-
ear or something. Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like just like, oh, hey. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. I don't know. Like,
I like the feeling of having someone play with
I
my
like.
hair.
So it's one of the.
But,
I
like,
think
my-
it's back to the cat thing. I like being pet.
Yeah, it's nice. It's comforting.
I like being pet.
Maybe
T-Base's doing it right now. Look at him. He's
What?
doing the
Yeah,
petting.
I've been doing it randomly.
Johnny
Yeah,
exposing
he's
himself.
already ready for a girlfriend.
so
I know
soft.
he's so ready.
Oh.
Yeah. I like it when someone is playing with my hair.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I guess if you're doing to be romantic, it can cringe the girls. They're like it has to be really natural.
Yeah.
Like let's say this is the girl and you're like that's cringy.
Yeah.
So basically, don't make girls into bottles. Okay. She stopped playing with her doll, by the way. So, do you guys notice? Okay. Anyway, no, but I think it's okay.
Still
So
on his lap.
Yums is basically
Okay.
saying, I think, if I understand it correctly, it's more like, is it a cute or creepy thing? Like if you like someone, it's cute. If you don't like them, it's creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Or like it has to be like kind of random. Don't just do it like
Yeah.
because I said I like my hair being played with all of a sudden. Like it has to be like I'm watching a movie and all of a sudden like pet 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 pet.
Yeah.
Pet. Okay.
I think girls can tell when a guy is doing it to impress you or trying to be like romantic.
Natural, yeah.
Yeah, if it feels forced, then it's like negative 1,000. But if it's natural, it can go up to 1,000.
let me tell you something, Yums. Most guys, we can't tell anything, so just keep that in mind. But I'm just gonna read the chat a little bit, really quick. What is this? You baited all of them for lessons or advice. The scribe says, having my hair played with, holy. Yum says something. Can we talk about the more close stuff? Oh, Ezo says, oops, Itaewon class. DXN says, very cliche move. Shikuchi says, I like when my partner plays dry my hair after washing my hair. Gumbo farts, cause I want to know.
Don't read it. Don't read it. I should have deleted it, but it's Guzzy.
I know it's Gazi.
Deleted
Alright,
it.
okay. Okay, how about you guys? What do you feel about the same thing?
Oh, you know Alex better like people playing with his
So
hair.
what was the question again originally?
So if your partner, I specifically mentioned partner actually, so it's not like some random guy or girl doing that. But if your partner is well, I was going really for like, you know, like parting your hair to like take a better look at your like creating moment. But in general, how everyone's talking, like playing with your hair. How do you
So
rate
yeah,
that?
if-
Not 1 to 10.
Oh, how would I rate that? Doing it to them?
No, your partner is doing it to you.
Oh, doing it to me?
Right.
To my hair?
Yeah.
Oh, I have had partners who like mess with my hair and they like grab it and they like, I don't know what they do, but they like it. For me personally, it's a whatever for me. But I will say doing it to them, let's say if I'm going in for a kiss and their hair's in the way, I would like part it to the side, like over the ear, and then I'll like do my thing. And then I do know that past partners, they do like getting pet. So I've done it before too, what they're talking about. So yeah.
You was just laughing. I don't know why. I mean,
Why are you laughing, you?
I thought
It's
it was.
really wholesome.
I thought it was very romantic, Sheep.
Ooh, Alex is gonna have a better answer for this one. Look at that hair. Look at that hair. I'm waiting for this juicy answer.
Alex has been growing his hair just for this.
So can you hear me well? By
Yeah.
the way, because I had
Yes.
to take my. Okay, awesome. So what I feel about it is that it's very situational. Like, let's say you're cuddling like on the couch. Like, I think that's very romantic. I think it's it just depends where you do it. Like, if it's in front of people, like, you know, it can kind of come off as like you're showing off like how cute you are together. So I don't know. It just depends if you're more into PDA or not. But I personally think when it's very intimate moments where, you know, like you're about to fall asleep with your partner or something like that, like that's very cute. I definitely rate it like a 10 if like in those situations.
Okay, so like, is the same about your partner doing that to your hair? Is that what you're saying?
Right. I think. I
Okay.
mean, it can be like the way I see it is like, you know, like you're falling asleep and you're mutually playing with each other's hair. You know what I mean?
It actually
Right,
sounds like it's a sleep therapy class. It's I think that's really nice. I mean, I have non-romantic, but like I have memories when I was a child, and you know, like you're like playing with your hair, and then it's like puts you to sleep. So,
Yeah, that kind of thing, pretty
yeah,
much.
that's really.
I think
nice.
it's you know, it's kind of like what parents do to you, right? When you're a child, it kind of
Yeah.
just makes you feel safe and like,
Not monkey.
Not me.
Just like no.
No. My parents are like, it's bedtime, go to bed. Close the door. That's it.
Like, yeah, okay, yeah.
Shrimping.
Exile is like Exile is unfollowing me and following me like 20 times. But thank you again, Exile. But that was actually that was some good stuff. What about okay? So I think we have actually covered many topics tonight, even without bringing them up. Something that I want to basically this is going to be the final segment. Going into 2021, we've had a rough 2020. Going into 2021, what are you guys looking for or excited about? It doesn't even have to be relationships or dating or romance. It's like, what are the things you guys are looking forward to, other than the vaccine? Okay, we're all looking forward to the cure, but other than that, what else are we looking forward to for 2021?
Adventures, either by myself or with friends. Travel adventures doesn't have to be far. Just have to go somewhere, do some things, take walks. I don't know, just adventures.
Oh my
Go
god, you took mine.
outside, see my friends and family. Like actually see them in person and not through a webcam.
Yeah. Back to normal life.
Yeah.
Normal. That is that's
Whatever normal is.
right. Normal is different now. It's going to be
Whatever your normal is. I want to go back to my normal.
which is
I'm gonna close my window because I can hear that it's
Which is
really loud.
chaos.
chaos.
It's winter over here. We get snow.
Oh my
For
god,
me
winter
personally,
is brutal.
for me personally, 2021. Well, when it gets better, when COVID gets better, I cannot wait to meet my new Twitch friends. I live close to certain streamers, and we're gonna meet up and we're gonna have fun and do cool things. I'm so excited for that. I can't wait to actually meet them in person.
Nice.
True. Chat, you can chime in as well. What are you guys looking forward to 2021? And yeah, you guys can comment. Ezo says, I'm going to travel when I get vaccinated. Yeah, same, Ezo. Same.
He
Open
wants to
up
go to
the borders.
Japan.
Same.
Yeah,
Take me with you,
Japan.
Saz.
I'm not. He's going.
Oh, Ezo's going?
Ezo wants to go.
I want to go too. I mean, so
I'm planning on doing lots of stuff. So
Oh yeah, come to Vancouver.
Yums, I thought you don't like Vancouver anymore. I thought you were getting out of Vancouver.
Oh, I am
Oh, so that's why you want us to go there when you're not there.
to travel, but when I'm here, you can come and
I'll come visit you.
thank you.
okay, me too. Let's have
I'll
a
visit
tour.
too.
Exile Town, thank you for the donation.
Go to Vancouver and then come down to Seattle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm just gonna like put it out there. So when the borders open, just like save up your money a little bit. Rather than going to all different cities, why don't we meet in Indonesia or Malaysia, all of us together? Or Thailand, for that
Whoa.
matter. Or Taiwan.
Whoa.
That's more expensive for me.
That's big.
Way more expensive
That's big.
than going to say Vancouver.
Yeah, Vancouver's
went
way
from-
cheaper.
I thought he was gonna like say something in the middle, but then he was like, "No,
that's what I thought.
Indonesia,
It's
Thailand."
the middle for
I was like, "What the?"
It's the
from,
middle
like-
for like European friends, Asian friends. I want to go to Asia. I've never been to Asian tropical Asian places. Actually, other than my
It's
own
true.
country.
I haven't either.
I want to go so badly to Thailand or Taiwan or Indonesia or Malaysia and just like get lost in that place. It's sorry. Go on.
I was gonna say if you're gonna go to like Indonesia or Malaysia, I would say be very careful.
What's happening?
Just in general. Well, yeah. Anyway.
I'm definitely
Yeah, anyway.
definitely not
Just
in the
give me
know.
a pro
Okay.
tip. That's all she's doing. Pro
Yeah,
tip
like-
from
I've been to
Monkey.
Thailand, and like they know when you're a tourist.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Yeah. Well, you know
So,
what? Like
that's what I'm saying. Be careful there.
when they look at
Just
me when
come
I
with
travel,
me. I have Thailand connections, so
Ooh.
let's
I'm
go.
gonna take you up on that offer. But when you know what? When I travel and they look at me, they know I don't have money. They
Okay.
they're like, what
How
am I
do
gonna
you
take from him? But anyway,
You organs?
oh, darkness.
That's also what I meant.
Potato
thing
Ron
that
says, is everyone here from Pacific time? Not everyone, Potato, but some of us, or some of them. Firat says, okay. Potato says, Vancouver and Seattle were a couple of hours away, or a few hours away. Let's meet in
Yeah,
Thailand.
let's get in Thailand.
Fifrivo says, go to the Philippines. I got a vacation house in Twitter. Whoa, Fifrivo. I'll definitely take that.
vacation house in the Philippines. Let's
I'll
go.
take that.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you, Fifrivo, for invitation.
Inviting everyone.
You're officially sponsoring us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I
Thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much, Fifrivo. I mean, you know
We'll
what?
make some
Fifrivo.
good content.
How do you write your name? Is this Fifrivo, or how do you? Is it the same Fifrivo? No, it's not. Okay. How do you write
He
Fifrivo?
doesn't stream.
Okay. Anyway, thank you for your vacation home, Fifrivo. Now we just need to find a plane ticket. Who has connections with plane tickets? Anyone have friends, flight attendants or something?
I used to,
Pilots?
not anymore.
Toronto gang?
Same. I used to, but not anymore.
Yeah.
Alex, Sabs, what are you guys looking forward to?
I'm changing my career.
Oh, nice! That's big!
That's exciting.
That is exciting.
So I'm gonna try. Thanks.
We're gonna
And-
support you. We're gonna support you
Yeah.
however we can.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough streaming, working full time, and basically going back to school. So,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
A lot of things to balance. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Actually,
lots of
yeah.
stuff to balance.
I
But
might.
I'm gonna try.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Thanks.
We can do it. We'll.
That's a big step. I'm
Let's go.
actually doing that right now. I'm taking school and I quit my job
Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
to change my career. So
I've
it definitely feels
definitely.
good.
I've definitely invited the right people here tonight. You guys are brave, candid, genuine, wholesome, with beautiful memories, and with cats. You guys are, yeah, definitely. I mean, oh my god, beautiful. And Fifrivo, by the way, Fifrivo announces, I have connections to plane connections.
What?
I got all the connections. Fifrivo! Wanna be my best friend? New best friend? I know Fifrivo doesn't stream, but Fifrivo, join our Discord, Fifrivo. We will treat you like we will treat you something like a king if you actually do sponsor our trips. Alex, what did you want to say?
I just want to make more friends, to be honest. Like, I feel like before COVID, I was like more of a loner, and then after COVID, like more people are like engaging online and wanting more, friendships online and things like that. So I feel like COVID made me more social than I thought I'd be. Like most of the time, I spend my time like just working and going outside, exercising, and reading. Like I don't make many social relationships. I'm not very social at all, actually. So I feel like with COVID, like it's made me a lot more social than I thought I would be. And then after COVID, it kind of just makes me want to like, meet more people and be more social and hear more about, people's opinions on subjects like this. So like if it wasn't for COVID, this would have never happened. So I'm very thankful that I get to meet all of you and hear all your different perceptions. I feel like it was very wholesome to hear from everyone's, and I'm very thankful to be here.
We'll be your friends.
I want to bounce. Can I bounce off what Alex said?
Definitely.
Before I started streaming, for the longest time, I was kind of alone myself as well. I didn't really engage and talk to many people, except for my partner at that time. So I was pretty isolated myself, and just being on Twitch and becoming a streamer and like meeting all you guys and even you guys today, you guys have really opened up my eyes and made me feel welcomed and feel appreciated. And I can't thank you guys enough for making this happen for me and making me feel so much better about things in life. And I'm just really, really appreciative. And this year, even though it was bad, there's good things with this year that I've learned and taken from it as well. So I've met a lot of new people. I met Yums, I met zealF. They came to support me. I've had bad days, bad nights before, and I've talked to them one-on-one, and it's just great to have support and to not truly be alone. So to anyone in chat that feels similar, please reach out to people. Look at certain resources, and it's really important to take care of your mental health and to always feel like there's something like you can refer to something. So I just want to tell you personally from my point of view and where I came from that you can find those resources and people. So yeah, thank you so much.
That is actually very true, and
Ditto.
this is beautiful. Thank you, all of you guys, for these kind of messages. Did anyone not share what they were looking forward to, or they wanted to share something?
You.
Me?
You.
Oh man.
Yeah, you.
Oh man, do I exist in this? I mean,
Do I exist?
I don't exist in the same realm.
We're here because of you. You brought us all together.
I am a peasant, so I bring people together who I think are much better at what they do, and they have better knowledge. That's why you guys are here. What did you want to know, Alex?
What are you looking forward to in 2021?
Oh, that was actually easy. Dean took that from me. Traveling. That was. That's the number one. That's the number one thing. Sorry.
I have expected you to say a heart.
Oh shoot.
Wait, I thought you were looking forward to Ferris wheel with somebody.
Oh, with someone, yeah.
And have Empress at the top.
Oh my god, Ezzo! Thank you so much for the donation!
Yay, thank you, thank you.
Even on chat, I have like such great people on chat tonight. You guys are honestly the best. I think we're gonna start 2021 in a really good way. So other than the heart and Ferris wheel, I mean, you know what? I don't know. That's another rabbit hole to dive into, which I don't think we should tonight. But in terms of, I want to, first of all, okay, so easy answer is I'm definitely looking forward to traveling because I just miss traveling a lot, and I have certain goals that I feel like I need to see the world more. I need to, the last time I traveled was the only time I traveled solo, completely alone. And it was the only time I was completely alone. Oh my god, Exile Tank! Are you donating more? You just donated.
Let's go! Another donation. Let's go! Another
my
dono.
Thank you so much.
You guys are bringing fresh water to the world. Thank you so
So
much.
generous.
Thank you so much. Which, by the way, I have to say, for the charity, for the donation, you guys who are donating, if you are not explicitly telling me on the message that it's for my bubble tea, it's all going to donations. So, and don't be afraid that I'm gonna use it anyway. On January, I am planning to do my next stream on January 5th. On that stream, I'm going to donate the money directly in front of your eyes. Whatever we raised, I'm going to donate all that on stream to the charity. So you are very welcome to come on that stream. No, sweet are you guys who donated. And if I'm lucky, on that night, we might have some more collaborations and some good vibes as well. So just letting you know that. In terms of what I was saying, traveling, the time I traveled solo was right before the lockdown. Actually, I was very lucky to come back to Canada right before the lockdown started, and that solo trip taught me a lot. That was the first time I was away from my family, completely alone, doing my own thing, and it just taught me to be a lot more independent, be a lot more careful by myself. Taught me to actually, it showed me that even though, you know how Alex, how she is mentioning how they have experienced being or having the feeling of a loner or having antisocial times. Are you guys like just donating? Like what? Are you like, okay? I mean, it's a very good thing.
Oh, for your boba.
Oh, this is for my
Oh my god,
The
you
bubble
can
tea fun
finally
came
get
through.
bubble tea.
Woo, nice.
See you.
Oh my god,
What happened?
That's amazing.
that's so generous.
See, Yums, other people care about me, about my bubble tea, even if you don't send me any.
I mean, there's no donation. Wait, how are people donating to you? Do you have a link?
there's
The
link.
link keeps posting every once in a while in the chat.
Yeah, you can also find it on my profile or by typing in !charity. So there's the link.
Okay.
But thank you everyone who's donating for either charity or for my boba. Thank you in both ways. But I was saying that as Alex and she was mentioning about antisocial times and being alone or feeling like a loner, I found out while traveling alone that I've always been very antisocial. My parents, if you ever see them or meet them for some weird coincidence, they will tell you straight up that I'm one of the most antisocial people they have ever seen, and they are not very happy about that. But when I was traveling, I saw that even being antisocial, I could still connect with some people one-on-one and make friends. During my travels, I made a couple of friends who I still keep in touch with. One of them might have been on chat tonight, or maybe not, but that was actually amazing. And you make connections, you make sometimes long-term connections. You also see people's generosity. Some people gave me like free food. Some people let me stay for free overnight, which was like saving a lot of money. Right? You get to see these things and different cultures when you travel, and it's amazing. So I want to do that more. Like Alex, making friends, yes. It'll be really amazing to make new friends, but genuine friendship is something that I'm also becoming more aware of these days. A lot of times, like Ziying knows, last night we had an interesting conversation with the scribe. Assumed friendships. So what is an assumed friendship or one-way friendship, and then genuine friendship? So those are some things I'm very interested in these days, and making more genuine friendships and connections. So I'm going to also mention that some of you mentioned already. During this COVID time, it has been very difficult for me personally. Yesterday on my Discord, I shared a message that a very genuine message that this year has truly been, if I'm like completely blunt, the worst year for me, and it's been a complete disaster in some aspects of my life. But at the same time, are you laughing at me? I know you're not, but
No, it's because I am on the same boat as you. It was also one of my worst years personally. So I'm just saying, me too.
But it's like, you know what? But finding this Twitch and Discord community, like I know all of you, except for Alex, all of you have your own Discord servers and Twitch communities, and being exposed to those and being in your communities and then building my own Discord community, this has really been a blessing to me, and that's the way that really kept me together. So I look forward more to those things and making these friendships stronger and long lasting. So that's what I'm looking forward to for 2021. And when the borders open up, I do want to see you guys all in person and do things together. That would be really cool. And that's my take.
Yay.
Thank you. Alex, does that satisfy your question? Alex, did you hear me?
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I don't know if you guys are hearing me. You guys are hearing me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, I think we are at the end of our stream tonight, because it's 12:30 here. It's past midnight in Eastern Time. Thank you all for sticking around. I want to give Alex, Yums, Chibe, Monkey, Sabs, Zing, thank you so much for being here and participating. I want to give a special thanks for all the people who rated me tonight at the start, and all the people who stuck around and participated. Thank you for sticking around and participating in our year-end show, and also starting the year with us. This means a lot to me. And another special thanks to Sabs, who has been promoting this stream for like a week in all the places she could, and she is doing her modding duties tonight as well as being on the panel. Really, and Sabs again is someone I met at the very beginning of coming onto Twitch. So she was one of the very beginning people for me, and she invited me into her Discord and things, and also invited to play group games. So thank you for everything. And another special thanks to Zing, because as I mentioned in the very beginning of the show, the beautiful beginning and this production itself would not be possible without her collaboration. I recruited her very, very, very late into this show, actually, like only like 2 days ago, and she was really open to the idea, and she helped me.
Thank you for the opportunity.
and she helped me actually plan things and rehearse and do a lot of things. So thank you so much, Rosine. And yeah, with that, I want to bid you all a good night. Do you guys have anyone that you want us to raid tonight?
Let me. Does anybody have anybody? Let me check for me.
Thank you, chat, for participating. I'm just gonna go into a thank you screen. Much love.
I think Kay is streaming right now.
Which K?
KTV.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. With the thank you screen first.
Okay.
Are you gonna raid now?
Can I, or do you have something to say?
I just wanna say thank you to you.
The overlays and everything.
The
Yeah.
overlays are like insane.
They're beautiful, and
Yeah.
You worked so hard on those.
I know.
Yeah, you should do more shows like this.
Yeah.
Guys, can we please get this stream to affiliate? Please, come on, support the stream, you guys.
Do it.
But thank you for the support.
Yeah, let's do it.
And,
Yeah, it's really good.
And thank you guys. I mean, thank you for thinking that the affiliates are good. I don't know what you're laughing at. I don't know.
Stupid video always pops up random.
Was that video like long time ago? Your hair looks different.
It was months ago, actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
how you picked that one.
Because it was so
Like-
funny.
Wait, Zeal, where's my video?
Oh, he showed it.
Yeah,
You
it was
had
in the
one.
beginning.
Oh.
Do you want to show it again? Here, I will show it
No,
again.
no, 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 no.
Too late, too late.
No, 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 no,
It's not as embarrassing as
no, 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 no. I was happy that you didn't.
There it is.
No, no, I was happy because I thought you didn't show. So
Okay.
Oh no. No, but you look really cute in that video, and it was actually good. I mean, and that was a good song. So anyway,
Oh
but
my
I was gonna say, like, thank you guys for thinking that the overlay and everything worked well. I do want to do this more often if I have people who want to actually participate. Yeah, maybe in the future I can make money off this.
Yeah, do it.
Not a
I
far
want travel my Aisha. Okay, anyway. KT,
Yeah,
Wait, does Alex-
KAE_TV.
does
Just
Alex have any
type it
social
in the chat.
media?
Yeah.
type it in the chat.
No, I only
In the
have
chat?
Discord.
Okay.
Sorry,
Oh.
I only have Discord. I don't even have Facebook or Twitter or anything.
I'm asking for potato Ron.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants Alex.
Everyone wants to
Yeah.
slide in though.
I know.
Can we change this to an auction show real quick?
I know, right? How much money can we donate?